shot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Shout out, bro, y'all. He the only one brought me a gift. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying that's what you do.
So, appreciate it. I definitely appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Some of this new 1800, never seen it. And the bottle hard. You know what I'm saying? And he got some of that ooh wee. You know what I mean? Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. Let's get a shot before we get it cracking, man.
Another one of these down. Come on.
This one can get spicy now. Know it, man. Appreciate you coming through, man. You already know it.
Appreciate you for having me, my guy.
You know it already. Woo! That's fire, y'all. I ain't gonna cap.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. It's blunts and bullshit. We got another one. Special episode. I got my guy, COV.
What's going on, people?
Tom COV on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling today, bro?
So, feeling good, man. You know what I'm saying? Off work, finally.
Man, finally, for real. Hey, you gotta get that chili.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure, but yeah, feeling good, man.
Long time in the making. We've been trying to get this together for a while now.
Sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
But you know, you gotta feed the fam, so ain't no rush with that. You know what I'm saying? As long as we both alive, we gonna get it cracking.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you coming through again. You know what I mean? And, you know, blunts and bullshit. I like to start from the origin of my guests. You know what I mean? You know. So talk to us about Tommy, young Tommy. You know what I mean? What was your first introduction to music and how did that make you feel?
Oh man, shit. Come on, man. Just like all great black families and dynasties, it started in church, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like shit. So, you know, growing up in church, you had to be there for choir rehearsal. Mm-hmm. You had to be there for Bible study. You had to be there for both services of church. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So when you had some off time, and of course with my grandfather being the pastor, so I was always in the damn church.
Wasn't no off time.
You know what I'm saying?
Off time was over there.
So shoot.
Sit down.
While he's in the back, I'm out there playing on the drums, playing the piano, trying to learn the organ, fucking around with stuff. You know what I mean? I know I'm cussing talking about church, but
hey,
the Lord knows my heart. You know what I'm
saying? Facts.
But yeah. So, I mean, then we had a little music group and stuff like that when, you know, the Christmas holidays things come along. So they got all the little boys and all the girls and everybody.
So you was
Christmas
so you
songs.
was like one of the young kids back on the drum.
Man, no, that was Doggy Dog.
That was
Dog.
He downplayed it a little bit when he was here. You know what I'm saying? So,
let him downplay it.
You know the church when you come in, if it ain't the old head, it's the young boy. Yeah, getting it in over there off to the side. My church it was Brian.
Yeah.
and Stephen. You know what I'm saying? Brian and Stephen, they was the young heads on the drum,
tearing them up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Jason was over here too, but he really ain't younger than me. He older than me, so.
Yeah, it was my uncle, Adrian, DC. You know what I'm saying?
He was the old head on the drum.
No, he was the older young bull.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So he was like a little bit older than us.
He probably was like the Jason of
right. You know what I'm saying? And then Dog would come in, and then Dog started getting better. So then they was like, oh shit, Dog. But I mean, if he wasn't there, then of course you got DC.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man.
He was a veteran.
Yeah.
Oh,
man, dude, shit. That's why I go. Then you know, you hearing that and seeing the way that I'm telling you, just when the pastor is sitting there speaking, man, then they had that boom in the background behind it, and then he say something else, boom, boom, and then all of a sudden everybody started like, hold up, boom, 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 and it's like, oh, what's going on?
You got no choice. It's like for real. They say the spirit. It's like the spirit.
For real.
You know what I mean? Because I don't care if you even a kid. You like.
Oh,
look at mother. Look at you know what I'm saying?
Everybody, all the kids mimicking the people shouting and stuff. They're like, who
Yeah.
shout like this?
Hey, you wasn't a church kid if you didn't do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh
man, that's
so you was a young boy and music was like already in your face?
Man, yeah, all the time. But I mean, I guess I was blessed in order to be there because it was like I always felt that music just was a part of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I was at the crib, you know what I mean? Like, my dad, he would have records and shit like that, you know, back Troop and all of that shit, you know what I'm saying? And all of that old Rick James and Michael Jackson, of course. Actual vinyls, you know?
Facts.
So shit, we sitting there listening to that stuff because he would wake up in the morning on Sunday or whatever, you know what I mean? He'd turn the motherfucking records on and shit. And then he'd put the football game in the background, you know what I'm saying? And he'd be like, hey, come down here. I done made us a bowl of cereal. You know what I mean? But eating cereal with my pot, though. You know what I'm saying?
The big bowl, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And especially because he don't let nobody touch his cereal. So he made a bowl. Oh, yeah.
That's how Grandpa was. Boy, Grandpa, big bowl, big old.
Man.
And if you get one of his, man, you get one of his bowl and you try to do, you better eat it all.
Yeah, I got a wooden spoon. Eat with a wooden spoon, nigga.
That's what's up. So your earliest memories is like listening to the greats, I'm gonna say, early in the morning with Pops and them.
Heck yeah, moms, you know, we riding around in the car and shit like that. You know, mom, she had a little vocals, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So we'd be riding and stuff and she'd be like, hey, especially like Tina Marie, that was her girl, you know what I'm saying? Tina Marie, she'd be hitting that Whitney stuff, all of that, you know, and we riding and she like, hey, y'all be my backup singers. I got the lead. You know what I'm saying? Me and my sister, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Mom said I got the lead,
you know
that hold me down. Hold me down.
But you know, in a way though, those was like
That's
some
fire.
of the small things that was
Hell
kind
yeah,
of like
that's fire,
conditioning
bro.
me into like, man, this music stuff is it. You know, I like that. So I mean, it was like.
How old were you about that? You was like,
shit, man, that stuff was like when I was like 6, like 7 years old. You know what I mean? Where I can actually vividly remember
soaking it in.
Yeah, where it was something that I paid attention to and was like, you know what? I see how this is affecting people or how it plays a part in everyday life. You know what I mean? Cause shit, everything got music in it. Everything got music behind it. You know what I'm saying? Commercials, music back there, movies, music back there, setting the mood. You know what I mean? Whenever you go, even when you ride, it's very
elevator,
rare.
all that.
Yeah, all of that. In the mall, you shopping, music playing.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling
We
you,
so
it's
immune to it a
everywhere.
lot of times. We don't even notice it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like you'll walk into Chipotle.
Music in the background.
Music in the background.
You know what I'm saying? Really think about it, nature is music.
Exactly.
True,
Now we
you know
going
what I mean?
deep.
Yeah.
Deep.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, even at the gas station pump now, they got the thing.
Yeah,
up
they
there
do.
that-
As soon as you turn it on, woo.
Yeah. I'm like, okay.
I like that
okay.
though. Yeah, I like that. yeah, I like that.
Yeah, commercials while I'm pumping the gas. Okay.
So you know this. Who are some of your biggest musical influences, and how did that shape your sound?
All right. Well, I say one of my greatest musical influences, of course, was Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like the way his dynamics, his choreography, the dance, and then the way he was putting his music videos together. It's like he was making movies and shit. You know, he other people ain't doing that.
How old was you when you was?
Oh man, you know, like I said, ever since I
Still
was
that
growing
7,
up,
8,
you know,
yeah.
from when I was being able to consciously be aware of what was going on and how things in life was affecting me and other people. So I guess, like I said, about 6 or 7 is when I really started paying attention to stuff and figuring out what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? And what was making me in a good mood. Like that's when I started drawing, and I became really good at drawing.
Okay.
You know, I drew all of my
That's dope.
tattoos. Yeah.
That's dope.
Like so, like I was like, man, okay, so I'm good at this and I'm good at that. And of course, I was always outside. You know, it wasn't no
Damn right.
You know,
There wasn't
what I'm
no
saying, cell phones,
iPhones,
no
yeah.
internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit,
No
we ain't-
Wi-Fi.
We ain't really get no fucking internet. You know what I mean? Until I was like at least like maybe 10 or 11 or something like that. And then that was that AOL.
And that was dial-up,
Yeah,
yeah.
that bullshit. Fuck. And then let somebody get on the damn phone while you on the internet. Fuck your shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
You know, Mama got dibs on that.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm
So,
saying?
I don't know. It was just like kind of crazy, man. But yeah, like Mike, when you know, watching the movies, the old school movies, you talking about the Jackson 5, the 5 Heartbeats,
Exactly.
fucking Temptations, shit like that. You know what I mean? And you like, dang, that's what it's like in the music industry.
So that was
and stuff like that.
so you would per se like you was more of a pop type of high frequency music listening to.
Well,
listening,
I mean,
as a youngin, I'm speaking.
Yeah.
of.
I mean, you see it right now.
Yeah.
I'm still high octane.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm
yeah.
high energy all the time.
For
all
sure,
that shit,
definitely. Your
you know?
performances and all of that is You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about that later. But yeah, your performances, all that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can tell now you say that. I can tell, you know what I'm saying, like that kind of shape what you did later on.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? You say, so how old were you when you decided like hip hop, or, you know what I'm saying, per se, was the way you wanted to go, and, you know what I'm saying, like not churchy per se?
Yeah, well, it was like, I mean, of course, you know, I was in church. Everybody was saying church.
Everybody was in church.
You know what I'm saying? But, you
Any
know,
black person talk stuff on church is crazy.
man, for real. Like, that
You know what
is
I'm
your
saying?
foundation. Like,
Real.
don't ever get it twisted.
You know what I mean? You might not have to believe whatever.
Exactly,
That's
but-
another story. But
Yeah.
church is what it is.
Exactly. That's bass.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, when you run around playing hide and go seek, can't
Exactly.
nobody touch you.
You know what I'm
Bass.
saying?
Yeah, bass, that's church.
That's church. You know what I mean?
saying? But, yeah, I would say, like, once I started to get a little older, like you were saying, let's say about like 11 and 12 and shit like that, my dad, you know, we started to move over, of course, after cassette tapes came, CDs, you know what I'm saying? So now he started buying all these CDs because he was listening to all type of music, you know what I'm saying? He's
And
a
my
big
fault,
music head.
before, I'm sorry, we're going to get back to this. Where are you from?
I'm originally from here, Alton, Illinois, born and raised right down there at St. Anthony's Hospital.
Okay, yeah, okay. Now we can continue. That's my first question. I like to establish all my Altonians to let everybody know.
September the 16th,
You know what I'm saying?
1984, by the way, Virgo Nation. Don't ever get it twisted.
Hey,
We
at least
run
he in
the risk.
September though, gang. You know what I'm saying?
Libra,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Yeah, okay, you know. Sorry about that.
So like I said, he was buying all the CDs and stuff like that, and he like, man, this is jam. You know, it would still be morning time. He wake up, put the music on, whether he finna hit the grill before we turn the game on, or if it's a boxing match that night or some shit. So shit, all of a sudden I'm starting to hear all of these different type of not church music, you know, going on. I'm like, okay, and it ain't R&B either.
So I'm starting
I'm
to hear
like,
some
oh,
of this
this is
secular
kind of, yeah.
music.
So, okay, I see. So then when he wasn't at the house, shoot, I'm hitting it. Let me listen to that. Let me listen to that. You know what I mean? And you know, like, of course, he had like the old Kid and Play and Heavy D and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it was more like really when, for me anyway, the Tupac, the '90s era, that when that West Coast rap came out, man. I'm
How
talking
old
about
were you per se about in the pop era?
shit. Well, in the gangster rap era.
Per se,
Like
the early 90s
90s,
era.
yeah, the
You
early
probably was like what,
90s,
a young teenager, right?
Yeah, because I'm 84, so that's
Okay.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm
So,
86.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so you got to soak in a little bit more pop than me.
But yeah.
Pause if that was needed. But you know, that sounded crazy after I was saying. But yeah, though, you know, so it was. You say it was more the pop, and then the more, because you know that's still more. I would
Well, you
say
know,
high frequency
Dr.
music.
Dre, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, you know, the NWA type shit, you know what I mean? And of course, you know, like the old Nas and shit like that. And then I'll never forget this. The first CD, not CD, the first music that I ever purchased with my own money was I was working, I think at what was it, little, not APAC, but I can't remember the other one.
Shout out APAC.
But yeah, dude. So I went down to, they had Music Biz. It was right there across from where, you know what I'm
Water
saying?
Sons.
Yeah.
Facts.
So it was Music Biz.
Stole a
and
couple CDs from
I
her.
went and I bought cassette tape for Crucial Conflict
my
and for Bone Thugs and Harmony East 1999. That was the
Classics.
first 2 cassette tapes I ever bought rap on my own. And I say that right there was when the transition started.
all right, was it the singles or was it the whole CD?
It was the whole, it
The
was
whole
the cassette tape.
A
on the
and B,
side.
it was A
You
and
know,
B.
back then they
Yeah.
were selling the singles on the tape too.
Hell yeah. It was the whole joint. So I listened to that whole East 1999, man. Dude, I used to spit that motherfucker front and back. You
Found
could,
it on
you know
God.
what I'm saying? And then that Crucial Conflict, hey, bitch, like in
the middle of the morning, on God, yeah.
Smoking on.
Well, you know, those was the times.
Man, yeah, for real.
Classics.
But yeah, that's probably when I definitely took the transition over and was like, man, dude, like I'm with this rap shit, dude. Like I like the way it go, the beat, the flow, the rhythm, all of that stuff. It was a cadence, you know what I mean?
The whole vibration of it.
And when they jumped in, there was a whole different style of rap too.
Exactly. You know,
Back
like,
then, people really had artistry.
Man, and like
You know
I
what I'm
said,
saying?
the way the voices came together, like how you said, it was a group. You know what I'm
Especially coming
saying?
from that West Coast shit, and then you got this, oh shit, okay. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? This Midwest shit, like, oh yeah, okay, these niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Put a little flavor to that shit.
Hell yeah. And then
Yeah,
the way them
kinda
beats
cool,
was
kinda cool.
going too, shit, dude. Like, that's when the next jump, I would say, for me came, would be like, you know, once I was in like high school and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Because then I'm going to parties and shit, and that's when 3-6 Mafia and shit was big, you know what I mean? And then you got, you know, down there in Texas was going on with Millionaire and all that
Oh,
shit.
yeah, that came up here heavy.
Shit, man.
That came up here heavy.
Man, dude. Said,
We played that heavy. Shout out
dude,
Screw.
Man, all the way. Shit.
R.P. DJ Screw.
Yeah, I
Man,
mean,
for real.
dang.
Like,
So you was a screw? You was a big screw head?
man, fuck yeah, dude. I still fuck with that shit.
See, I wasn't a big screw head. I ain't gonna lie until Mitch really came around and just played it out.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, okay, yeah, this is hard. It's actually, I got the art of it because at first I really didn't care for music.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? I
right.
was a football player.
To me, it was
Yeah,
the
that's
freestyle they
it.
was doing. The freestyles that they was doing on the screw shit, like Millionaire, Paul Wild, what's the other nigga?
Shit,
Pokey.
Yeah,
fucking,
Lil Kiki.
Lil Kiki.
Oh,
Lil
please. See,
Flip.
look, y'all know
Yeah.
too many people already. You know what I'm saying?
Man, dude.
But I do know that era had an impact greatly on our
Definitely.
And I
music.
fuck with 50-50 Little
Yeah,
Twin
50,
too.
50 Little Twins,
Yeah,
I know him,
yeah.
them. You know what I'm saying? Or if it was him, them, I don't know him like
It was
that.
just-
Yeah, it was just him. Is it or it was them?
Yeah,
And Slim Thug was on
because
that.
I always
Yeah,
thought
Slim, like,
I always
I
thought it
can't
was two
remember
people. You know what I'm saying? But then I
Yeah.
think I seen and I was like, it's one. Oh, shit. So one.
You hear him?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Little twins.
Magno, bro. Now we talking about, I forgot about Magno. Because I had that Magno CD screwed and chopped. Gee, that shit was hard.
Okay, so you would say, how was it like speaking of being a teenager? How was it being a teenager in Alton growing up?
Man, I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? You get out what you put in. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you hanging around with certain types of crowds, then you gonna be
You gonna
pervious
conform
to
to-
certain types of shit. And I tell everybody that, especially like, you know, I got sons. You got sons. You know, so I have to make sure I remind them, like,
All the
dude,
time.
you are responsible for what you do when I'm not around. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you get your shit into, then you need to know and be aware that there's consequences to this shit, man.
Facts.
So if you hanging out with this type of crowd, then that's what the fuck you're gonna expect to happen. Eventually, some point in time. Praying that it doesn't, and I'm always sending prayers your way.
But
at
I'm
the
always
same
trying
time,
to lead you to
You know what I'm
not.
saying?
But if you don't, nigga,
this is what
it's what's gonna
is
get
a
around to.
possible
You know what
outcome.
I'm saying?
And it's like, sure.
So
So I
that's
ain't
what
gonna cry for you. I'm just gonna be like, damn, bro. Okay, now
So
that's what we gotta
so
do to
that's
try
what
to
you
fix it.
basically type of ran into when you was young and Alton. It was just like being around. How can I say this? Being around a certain group of people. You know what I'm saying? Influence you to do what the trend is.
Well, I mean, absolutely. I mean, even nowadays, you know, even who you
It's
hang
worse
around now
nowadays.
is even worse. Exactly,
Yeah.
because now
Now
we
they
all
got-
older, so you can do what the fuck you really want to do.
Yeah, but the youngest, they got the social media trend.
Yeah, that's true.
We had
which
the-
makes it more dangerous.
Makes it more
That's more
dangerous,
dangerous
yes.
with the social media.
We had the
Yeah,
who you
shit.
hanging around trend, your neighborhood trend. We got it close. We don't care. We ain't know what.
If somebody
You know
know
what
this
I'm saying?
motherfucker. You know what I'm
Exactly. You know.
Plus, even
So.
if you ain't on that shit, it's like you are who you hang around. So
saying? Mm-hmm.
motherfucker gonna put it on you anyway.
Exactly.
If you ain't with the shit.
Hell yeah, birds of a feather, right?
A lot of people hate on Alton. You know what I'm saying, was one. Let's speak on you after you graduated high school. You went to the service, right?
Well, first I went down to college at SIU Carbondale.
Did you?
Yeah, well, you know, because
What you go to college for?
I went down there to study mechanical engineering.
Dope.
So,
My son want to do that.
man, I'm telling you, it is some math for your ass.
Oh well, he might. He okay in math. I don't know how good he is.
I mean, I loved math, and it made me say fuck math. You know what I'm
Please.
saying? I was like, nah, for real. Like, I was like, nigga, this don't even make sense,
Nigga,
nigga.
what the fuck is
I was a
this?
cosine and a tangent with the derivative of the motherfucking deviation. The fuck out of here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah. And you get 12.
Man,
It ain't no numbers there. You
There
get
ain't
12.
no numbers there.
Like,
That's when I left. That's when I left math, when they start putting the letters in there. So before you even start putting the words in there, I wasn't even. I'm done.
Like, what?
What you telling me 12 over M? I don't know.
That is not a number.
That is not a number. You already taught me 12 over anything over that is a mixed number. Okay, I got that. I can carry that as whole. I can do that. But now you telling me 12 over M?
Like, nigga, is that supposed to be what number it is in the alphabet?
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
exactly. Yeah, I did think that though back in the day. I was
saying,
counting that up
like,
like,
it's a code.
okay,
Like,
it's got to be 12 over 20. Oh, shit. Yeah, so it was a lot of math involved.
Man, yeah, for that mechanical engineering shit though, for real. But I mean, dude, right now, like, innovation is at an all-time high.
It
You
is.
know what I mean? Technology is changing.
Technology
Everything
at the
is-
forefront.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, I would definitely encourage, you know what I mean? Hey, dude, if that's what you want to do, like, don't feel like you got to do it. Because
Exactly.
with me, like, I went to college because, and shout out to all of the programs and stuff that they got at school, Minority Excellence, Upper Bound, and all of that stuff like that. You know what I mean?
My
But
daughter in the-
it was like, you know, they were kind of like, okay, now you did this. Now your next step is you need to pick something, go to college, do this, and you know, if this is your plan. And I'm like, man, okay, but I mean, I was good at it, but I never really liked school. You know what I'm saying? I never liked school. I was just good at it because my mind, I could just process stuff and be like, okay, yeah, that's this. Let me hurry up and get my homework done so I can get the fuck doing what I want to do.
Exactly, yeah. Do this other shit
You
real
know
quick.
what I'm saying? So it was like I never
And I
liked
so happen to
school.
be good at it, so you just heard that.
You know. So then when I went to college and stuff, and then I started. That was when I was actually on my own. There wasn't no parents. There wasn't nobody waking me up, telling me I was late to school. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no school bus. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's like, nigga, I'm on my own. And then what I don't do in my off time is what I might do. You know what I mean? Who knows? What the fuck? Shit, maybe fuck that class today because I'm finna go over here and fuck this bitch and roll these blunts up because she got the plug. You know what I'm saying? And drink a motherfucking 40 ounce from ABC liquor. Shit.
Yeah.
Man, because it was lit down there in Carbondale, bro.
Oh yeah, Carbondale.
Man, it was
Carbondale
lit.
was like top 10 party schools in the U.S.
It was
Yeah.
number 3 when I was there.
Yeah, okay. I didn't want to over down it, but I knew it was.
When he was in here.
I knew it was top 10 in the
Yeah,
U.S.
I'm telling you. And shit, that was when I started my. Can't nobody tell me shit. I'm the man of my own shit now. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it. The consequences of my actions is on me. But the thing is, and this is what I always teach my boys too. It's like, dude, you can't go into nothing with bad intention, bro. Like, if your heart is in the wrong place, you're going to end up with a karma sometimes.
Exactly.
But if your heart is always in the right place, sometimes you might fuck up. You be like, damn, shit, I ain't know that was going to happen. You might fuck up. But if your heart always in the right place, bro, God still got your back, man, no matter what. You still going to get them blessings. So if you can't have that malintent, dude, that's the secret that people don't know. Oh, dropping gems.
Big Jews. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, you might get caught up in a certain situation accidentally, per se. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You put yourself in that situation.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say accidentally because you knew the type of people you're turning around.
Yeah.
But you want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make you, per se. So you want to still be like, okay, I fucks with bro, even though bro might go and, you know what I'm saying, do a little couple things over here that I don't do.
I don't fuck with.
You know what I'm saying? But when I'm with him, the niggas that don't like him, I'm catching that same.
You are who you hang around.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? You definitely got to watch out for that shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's all good.
So, high school, you know what I'm saying? You done with high school. You know, let me ask you about Alton High. You ever been in one of the riots?
I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't never seen one of the Alton High riots?
I don't
Back in the old Alton High days?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Have
Heard about one?
I mean, there, you know, I can neither confirm or deny anything, but I think I vaguely remember there was some type of race riot out there in the pit one time, and you know, down in Rock Springs Park and a little bit uptown.
Man,
That was a year before I got there.
I can vaguely remember one uptown behind Tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying, uptown.
You know,
I vaguely, you
it
know.
was crazy, man. That was great times.
You know, I got held back, so I ain't make it that year.
We next year though.
Yeah, it was a year
You
before.
heard about it. So, you know, like I said, you know, you done with high school. Was you doing music in high school?
Actually, yes, but not like that. Like, my dad, he had bought a synthesizer. You know what I mean? One of them keyboards and shit like that. You know, it was a Korg. And he just had it sitting there with a towel over it. He wasn't even covering it up or no shit like, wasn't even using it or nothing like that. And it had a whole little speaker system and everything. So I just was like, hey, Pop, what you doing with this synthesizer over here? You know what I mean? You mind if I mess around with it? He like, so go ahead, just don't break my shit, son. You know how it is. I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it. So shit, I started playing with that, and then I started to learn how to go through the sequences and all of that shit and the different programs and change the different sounds. Man, after that, then I learned how to record on, it was floppy disk at the time. Floppy disk, my nigga. But yeah, so shit, I put the floppy in, you know what I'm saying? I started recording my own beats, and that was how I got started making beats. Cause that was really my whole passion, was always making beats.
So you say, you know, you started making beats. Beats was the first thing you did, basically. That led you on to rapping, basically. So you know, let's talk about
this shot right now, my nigga. Let's talk about this shot.
You know,
Right on.
And you going to the service, and you know, how was that?
Right. So, oh yeah, that's what I said after excuse me. Ooh, that shit is good.
Yeah, on me.
Like, dude, it's like that third one.
I know for tonight it's gonna
be. But yeah, okay. So that's what I was saying. So when I was in college, man, I ran into this guy. His name was Eric, right? Mm-hmm. And his everybody called him Fees. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Fees.
You know what I'm saying? But he was using this. He would make beats in his room. So I come over there, we roll up, we smoking blunt. You know what I mean? From we used to get motherfucking some nickel bags of loud from the spot down the way from the motherfucking chicken spot. So anyway, so we would be blowing and he'd be making beats, and he showed me like, man, look, I was like, dude, I used to do that. So he showed me how to use the program. It was called Fruity Loops. That right there, boom.
Shout out Fruity Loops.
Because as soon as I got a hold of Fruity Loops, man, that's when I started, because now I didn't have a floppy disk. I can have all of my beats on this damn computer, on this hard drive. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, dude, that's when it took off. So here I am making beats.
Beat after beat after beat after beat after beat.
Them out, and as soon as I'm getting new sound,
you say you wake up to music, so I know being a beat maker, you waking up to beats.
Dude, I'm talking about I can just be sitting here, and how you were saying earlier about all the outsiders music. You're absolutely right. I'll be sitting here, and the way that the bird is chirping and hitting the wood, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, shit, it just all of a sudden floods in my head. All of that fast. You know, so I'm like, man. So I start pumping out all these beats. Now I got this huge catalog, right? Nobody ever heard of
to it.
You know what I mean? Nobody, you know what I mean? Like people, I mean, I don't know who's gonna be like, hey, you wanna sit down and listen to beats I made? You know?
For real, yeah.
No, you know what I mean? So
especially back then, you don't know.
Yeah. So
it's a different time, y'all.
So basically what I did was, I'm like, well, shit, I mean, I ain't got nobody to rap on it. But me, I'll rap on it myself then, you know what I'm saying? And then I started to learn how to ride the beat, cadences and things like that. But also what it taught me was how to engineer myself. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm recording myself. So now I need to know how to line the shit up. I need to know how to make it clean it up. I need to know how to layer it. I need to know how to pan it. You know what I'm saying? To make it sound good. So now I'm inadvertently teaching myself how to engineer while I'm trying to rap on my beats, because I want to hear how it sounds. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
and I'll hear somebody else shit, and I'm like, damn, my shit don't sound like that.
Exactly.
So I'm trying to go back to the drawing board.
And that's how I became an engineer. Because I'm like, dang. So now here I am making making my songs and shit, just for shits and giggles. You got lighter? Yours. You know what I'm saying? And then
so
when I'm sitting there listening to it,
making the beat, engineering it, doing it,
writing it. Because I'm writing, because I mean I got the song in my head. So really, by the time I get done finishing the beat, I already got the whole song in my head, because I've been listening to it so much.
Was you the type of beat maker that per se put a name to your beat?
Well, it depends. It depends on what I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I'll just be like, CD 1, track 2. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be like, I don't even know.
You couldn't think of what kind of mode you was in.
Yeah, right. But then it got to the point to where I need to start titling these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And then I would be feeling the vibe, or I'll be like, shit, I don't know. And I would title it, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But when I go to that I don't know beat, I know it's some fire ass beat.
Exactly. I know it's fire, but this I don't know 1.
Then sometimes
I don't know 10 was a hit, boy.
And it does turn out that way a lot. Yeah, and sometimes
the name of the song be like that.
Because and what I started learning was later on, because now I'm recording and stuff, and you know, people are starting to hear my stuff because I'm playing it. So they like, man, who is that? I'm like, what you think? And they be like, that's how they give me their reviews. I'm like, dude, that's me. And they be like, what? So then they be like, man, I know so-and-so. Or I know so-and-so. So then I'm starting to mess with other people. And they like, man, dude. So when they see some of the titles of the beats, when I let them hear my beats, they be like, oh, it's called this. And wow, that just became the title of the song. You know what I'm saying? And they take off with that whole thing and give them an inspiration.
Sometimes I like doing that with the YouTube beats and shit like that, so I get it. But sometimes I don't, because I feel like I'm cheating. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I do. Hey, the title was so hard, I just had to. Yeah. I'm bewildered. So yeah, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
And then once you hear the beat and you see the title, sometimes it flow right in with it like that.
Because
that's true, because it's like that's what he was feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get in. I want
Capture
to get in on
that.
him. You know what I'm saying?
Because you feeling it,
that
you
be hard
vibing.
as fuck.
Yeah.
So it's a transfer of energy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
true. You know, that's artist to artist. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know, you was one of my favorite engineers, you know, since we talking about engineering.
Yes,
you know, mostly probably because you was an artist and everything, so you know how it is, and you already, it was so smooth and it was so clean and it was done. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, yeah, nigga,
like
why you move, nigga?
For real. Yeah. Like the Alton Drake.
It was for real, too. It was right there.
Yeah, right.
It was right there. I listened to the beat, we listened to the beat, woo. That one, boop, get up there, knock that bitch out.
And we got some burners.
We got some burners, you know what I'm saying? We got some burners. I was telling motherfuckers, boy, I don't even know how many times. I was over there all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, this ain't about me. You know. So, old Fizzo, you know, Fizz, whatever his name is, I don't know, buddy. Shout out him.
Yeah, Fizz, yeah.
You know,
shout out Fizz, man. Eric Johnson, man.
Man, shout out my guy, his guy, not mine. But after that, then you like, fuck it, I'm rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of style? What you mean?
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, you was rapping after that. You said, fuck it, you didn't give
Yeah, I didn't have nobody to get on the beats, so I was like, well, shit. I mean,
I
want to hear. Yeah, I got to learn.
So being from the church, did you start singing? Because I know you do be singing.
Yeah.
So did you start singing first, or did you try to come in like, I'm a rap? Just fuck it, I'm abandon that and I'm a rap.
Oh yeah, the first one was definitely just a straight rap. You know what I'm saying? I
gotta have to get that out my system.
Like, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like, you mean to tell me, like, after all of my life, and you know, I didn't go into none of all the dramatic. Yeah,
that's for part two.
You know what I'm saying?
That's for Blessed Bullshit part two. First, we talk about the music and the journey, because we got some historical niggas. Like, we don't big up ourselves enough. That's why I love this season of Bunch of Bullshit, because it's bigging up my fellow community people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really got a big community and really got a big history and heritage.
And a lot of talent.
A lot of
talent and a lot of potential, man.
So, that's what Bunch of Bullshit is about this season. But, where was we at? We was, Fizzo, I don't know his name. I'm sorry. He brought it out of you, basically.
Yeah, well, he basically more like opened the doorway.
Yeah,
because it was already there. It was just waiting to explode and walk through the door. So
you didn't know
once he opened that door,
too much.
The avenue. Yeah. I was like, I didn't have the resources. Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
And because he gave you Fruity Loops.
Exactly. Yeah. So it was like I didn't have the resources to do what I always wanted to do. So once he gave me the resource, he opened that door like, oh, here go a whole plentiful stash of beat making stuff. I'm like, really? Yay! Wow, let me fuck him up then. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so and then like I said, then I went to the military and shit like that.
How long did you do service? Thank you, appreciate your service.
Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I did 6 years.
Okay, you did that's the
well,
it's a nice long time. First
of
all,
it is. It's a little second, but
minimum 2, ain't it?
You can do minimum 2, but the basic contract is 4, and then I did an extension.
2 more just to be like, bitch, give me some more money. Huh?
Well, I got another bonus, and shit, I went and bought a townhome out there in California. So I'm like, shit, that was when I had my Jaguar. If you seen the What Up Food video and all that, you said on the Jag, Cali tags on the Jag, like shit. Hey, all that shit that we was talking about, man, that shit I was doing my shit.
That's what I like. I like the shit that you motherfuckers talk about, the shit that they actually doing.
Right.
But
That's old original shit, but that's different.
You know what I'm saying? That's the art of storytelling. That's what it is. Instead of telling stories. You know what I'm saying? The storytelling versus telling stories.
You gotta tell Kappa.
So you say, you got with that, you got the Fruity Loops.
Yeah, took off with there.
Turned up. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, I can make 1,000 beats and rap on all 1,000 of them.
Hell yeah.
You know
well,
what I'm saying?
I had to learn the program. So then,
What was you recording on?
Well, I had got a laptop and because I'm in the military now. So, I got the military money, everything paid coming in, you know what I'm saying? So I can grab some shit, and then I had to learn what recording software I needed, or people was using. And I came across Sony Acid Pro.
Facts.
Sony
I didn't want to say that, but that's classic.
Hell yeah.
Shout out Acid Pro.
That's what I'm saying.
Fruity Loops Acid Pro. That was the
Man, I'm
big
telling you, G, like shit, dude. And so, dude, I was cooking them. And so now I'm sitting here, I'm in the military, I'm on the boat now. You know what I'm talking about? I'm out here in Japan, you know what I mean?
Cause let's be specific, you was in the Navy.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy to get in the Navy, nigga.
Man, sure.
Just let alone even basically get in the Navy. I think that's one of the harder ones, right?
I mean, I'm not sure, because I sure knew a bunch of dummies.
I mean,
I don't know what score they got, but
we
That's like the more intense.
Yeah, I mean, well, I wouldn't say more intense either, because dude, more intense would be like the Marine Corps. I wanted to go into the Corps.
Have you tried out to be a SEAL though?
Actually,
They kicked your ass.
No, actually, dude,
You said
all that. I didn't meet the qualifications because I wear glasses. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, dude, I had to go and get corrective eye surgery in order to go.
As good as it is.
Well,
Man.
fuck no.
You could be blind. I'm trying to leave that bitch.
Because, like, imagine, you know what I'm saying? I'm in fucking combat, my glasses get knocked off my face, and I'm like, I can't see. And I just, pow, me dead, they dead. You know what I mean?
Dead.
So they like, dude, you're a liability with your glasses, bro. They like, you can get your corrective eye, then you can come in and do the exam. I'm like, shit, all right.
Yeah.
Then I eventually just went on to the electronic background that I took, and thankfully and gratefully I did, but I've always been electrical minded, like for real. Like I would take my toys apart.
So my mind always been electrifying, and so bars, he set it up. I had to give him that. 'Cause, bro, you do be like you and Mitch. You remind me of you and Mitch. Like y'all, like brain don't stop moving until you feel like this is good enough for me to move forward after this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
Mitch
saying?
Virgo?
No, he's Scorpio. His birthday there, Halloween.
I was gonna say, yeah. Hey, shout out Mitch. That's my
Yeah,
guy
shout out
too.
Money
Like,
Maker
that's the
Mitch.
guy right there.
It's the determination that y'all got.
Yeah,
Man.
you know what I'm saying? It remind me of, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I don't be satisfied, and I don't like to give up. They say that it's never over until you quit. You know what I'm saying? So,
And y'all like the Kanye West type of, it ain't over. I'm gonna give it to you, but I still could have fixed them.
Exactly.
I still could have, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So, on the time frame, you know what I mean?
Exactly. But so you rapping now. When did you start per se getting the confidence to start presenting your raps and your music?
It was when I was in the military. Yeah, because like I said, when I was in there, I was making my beats and stuff, and so while I'm on this boat with people from all around the motherfucking world, you know what I mean? So you got people on there from all different circumstances also. But they like, hey man, shit, I be rapping. So I'm just moving around and I hear some other motherfuckers that's doing music. And they like, oh yeah, this is me, da da da. And or they freestyling on the damn table right there in the galley. So I'm like, okay, hey, let me holler at you real fast, G. Like, hey, I make some music. I got a little bit of shit, you know what I'm saying? You wanna give it a listen and maybe check out?
Exchange listens.
Exactly. So he like, all right, cool. So now all of a sudden he like, fuck yeah, let's make some songs together. And of course he like, hey, let's let other people hear it. So now everybody's starting to get this buzz now of me and my guys. At the time his name was Jay Reed. Rest in peace, Jay Reed.
R.I.P. Jay Reed.
But like so him and it was another guy. His name was Mello.
So you ain't no cop Jay Reed.
Hey,
no, I'm sorry. R.I.P. Jay Reed.
But man, dude, he reminded me of Big, and he was from New York. So you know what I mean, like his flow, and he would freestyle. You know, he get the face, and he just was cold. I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, this guy is really tight. He gonna sound amazing on my beats. See, that's how I'm thinking. Like, I'm excited. I don't even give a fuck about me rapping. I'm just like, I finally got somebody.
He wasn't a rapper.
Exactly. I didn't give a shit about that. You know what I mean? That was never my thing. Like, I always wanted to be the nigga in the background making all the motherfucking money and making the shit happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm a boss, nigga. I ain't the motherfucking out there doing the advertising.
Exactly.
I got my advertisers.
Yeah, shout out to y'all.
Yeah, I got the advertising. Yeah, y'all do y'all job. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you. But my mindset has always been, I'm behind the scenes. I'm the boss. I'm making the moves. I'm making decisions. Shit is happening. Everybody getting paid. I'm the king, right? So it's like, all right, so I was more excited about other rappers being on my beats and hearing their voices and how they sound and how they would rap to it. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, dude, to me, people's voices are like instruments.
It definitely is.
So it's like, oh, this is a new instrument that I can add to my instrumental.
To fill in
that gap. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I always
that's another gem for y'all.
Yeah. But yeah, I always perceived it in that type of way. Like, I got the beat and I'm just missing the right voice.
I'm missing that last instrument.
Yeah, to put it in there.
I did all this. I got 3, 4.
I
got this. I got the house. I got the lows. I got everything going on that bitch.
And you know,
put that.
And just like with any instrument, it's my job to tweak it, to make it, or basically to kind of coach you on different ways to bring out more of your voice than you even know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hey, all right, do it one more. You know, because I'll be like, hey, do it one more time so I can space these out. All right, now do this with a little bit of on there, or a little bit of feeling, or whatever.
Now you're going into
producing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now I'm like, okay, cool. And they be like, oh man, I was like, hey, you gotta try to breathe every so many words instead of
trying to squeeze all that shit.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, so now I'm trying to coach an artist too. So it's artist development. Like, hey, I need you to be like this. And when you come on, you know what I'm saying? Don't hesitate.
Nowadays, artists don't like that shit. I got it. Nigga, you don't.
Like,
but
it's
go
like,
ahead,
I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Trying to, you know what I mean? Bring out the best performance if you want the best damn track. You know, you want the advice, then okay. If you don't, then get the fuck out my studio.
Man.
But
these young bucks nowadays.
But I mean, you know, like you said, they paying, but I don't know. I haven't been doing that stuff in a while.
So, you know, you rapping now. You starting to get known around the ship and around your community. You know what I'm saying? Per se, we're going to say.
And of course, that's why I said on to Mom. And Mom was one of my biggest fans always. She was like, oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm saying. She got y'all like, hey, I'm Michael, y'all Tito today.
That's what I'm saying. She like, now
so
you Mike
she
now.
Like, yeah, she's like, oh shit. Hey, I'm Tito today.
Yeah,
listen to Michael.
Exactly.
So yeah, true. That's what's up. That's dope. That's fire. You know what I'm saying? So you know, you
shout
shout out to moms, man. Big shout out, big shout out to moms.
Absolutely.
Because that inspiration be needed. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Especially by loved ones of that stature. You know what I'm saying? So. Man,
but
that's fire.
So
you know what I'm saying?
We're starting to spread out a little bit and getting people looking at us.
So you're starting to get confidence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Starting to be like, yeah, okay, check this out. Ooh, you might not like it, but they do.
Man.
Type shit. You know, and it's my beats, and it's my everything.
I might not like it, but they do.
Exactly.
That too. You know what I'm saying?
Because it'll be a lot of times I'll be like, man, I hate the way my voice sounds. I would always say that. I hate the way my voice sounds. I hate the way
and I tell a motherfucker too that when I write something, I might not like it until it's fully down. It might sound trash as fuck when I write it. I'll be like, fuck, I don't even want to do it.
Yeah.
Get in there and put it down. That shit hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Just because it fit
the way the beat is.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that shit does matter.
Yeah, you got a real, I like your sound. You got a rugged sound, fam. Like, I always love working with you.
I appreciate it. You
like that voice,
no
come
cap,
on and make business go.
In my recording process and molding my process and my voice. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you was one of my favorite engineers to be like, no, bro, do that again. Like, no, dude, you know what I'm saying?
You started on that word.
Yeah, so it made me now, I'll be in that bitch by myself or anything. Nope, I'm gonna do it. Nope, like, bro, no, I don't give a fuck you said it right the first time, nigga. We gonna do it again because you can say
the energy wasn't right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like, you got all the way through.
You know what I mean? You can put more oomph in there.
Hit that
now
shit.
Fluctuate a couple more words.
Exactly.
You know, so
Act like you talking to the nigga in front of you.
Yeah, we definitely gotta take it.
Yeah, let's take a shot at that shit right here. You know what I'm saying? Bless the bullshit, man. I appreciate you guys again. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you coming through.
Right on, Philly.
You know. Okay, so woof. You get drunk as fuck off that. But so you get out the Navy, you done with the Navy. You know what I'm saying? You on your way home. You came back to Alton or did you go to Cali?
I stayed in California for a little while. Remember I told you I bought a crib out there?
Yeah, that's why, you know.
Right. So I stayed out there for about a year and a half.
Okay.
I was trying to find work, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I got out the military.
Did you have a degree?
Well, no, I didn't have a degree, but I had the equivalent to associate's degree of military experience. You know what I mean? Because I went
we got on the job training.
Yeah, basically. So it's like, look, this nigga qualified, basically. You know what I'm saying? But compared to me with 6 years, and then you got a motherfucker that's applying for the same job that was in the military for 20 years. Who they gonna pick? So
and
that's what I ran into.
I say that too.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like,
and you was a young boy, a young nigga.
14 more.
You was a young nigga.
14 more years of experience, and in that area where I'm in San Diego, everybody just got out the fucking military down there. Everybody got out.
Yeah, that's a military.
So the competition was so great. I'm like, dude, there's no way.
You wouldn't think back
getting beat out for these jobs.
You wouldn't think back then that would be a high.
Because they got a station out there too, right?
Yeah,
now.
No, I'm saying that you wouldn't think that would be a high degree that a lot of people would go to.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, that's why it was so difficult, because it was not a lot of
overqualified people.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, okay, well, we're going to go with the guy with 20 years of experience versus the guy with 6 years of experience. You know, so.
And it also might be a color barrier too.
Who knows?
Right.
You know, I've never seen any of the other contenders or contestants, so I
that
don't
was
know.
a great way to put it, Kelly Cow. You know?
But
I said it was against white people. But, you know,
no.
it was a color barrier that you had to cross.
I don't know, but all I do
Of
know
course,
was
let's just keep it real. A 6-year black guy, 20-year white guy.
I mean, I'm gonna go with the experience because I know some
Even
black
if,
people.
for real though,
We're not saying what
5-year white guy.
We're not saying what you're going with.
You
We're
know
saying
what
what
I'm
they went with in
Oh,
San
yeah,
Diego.
okay. Well, with the corporations and the businesses and the images that they like.
Because
to
me,
give,
knowing you, I would have went with, I know this guy probably lazy. This young nigga finna work.
Man.
You know what I'm
And
saying? You got
I got a whole
something to prove.
house and everything out
You know what I'm saying?
now.
So me.
And a lifestyle of it.
Exactly. You got something to prove. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They probably just looking at it like that because that dude with 20 years might come in there lazy and still get picked over your energy.
that's how I would look at it.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
to their
But I'm
credit,
an innovator,
though, to their credit, though, I will say that, you know what I mean, like, no shade thrown to the company because they did call me and let me know, and they said, dude, it was down to you, because they said they had like 5 people that they interviewed or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
So you beat out everybody but the experience.
Yeah, but the experience is what got me. They informed me why I was not hired.
So it wasn't a hard
professional.
fall.
Yeah, so I was like, man, but that's when I knew. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is what I'm running into everywhere I go now.
Exactly.
Is this
At
experience?
least they kept it
barrier.
real with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now let me go to the justice.
So I'm like, well, what I need to do because now I can't pay these bills.
Exactly. I'm
And
already
I'm popped.
job searching.
Shit, and they like,
San
hey,
Diego
shit.
bills way and
Man,
different.
like
Like
way,
all the
way.
bills.
Yeah, we talking about you know, we talking about
So all the bills now
Man,
back then.
That and a motherfucking paying for a Jaguar.
Yeah, you had to- yeah, I was
all that
helping
shit.
you
Like
say
I had
that.
a whole lifestyle going on. So now I'm like,
Kids
shit,
yet?
okay, no,
No
I
kids.
have my daughter, my 15-year-old daughter Avion. That's my boo. But yeah, so I had her, but then you know that's a whole different story of where she was at the time. But so I'm like, okay, I need to make a power move right now, and I know right now the competition for an electrician ain't that deep in St. Louis back home. So I need to migrate back there. I can get a job doing what I'm doing out here, there, and the cost of living is a lot cheaper. Plus, shit.
Especially if I go across the bridge, get a little bit more. I'm gonna go over here.
And get some more experience. See? So I'm like, okay, let me go back here then. I know I can probably get hired somewhere, get some more experience, and then once I'm motherfucking, then I can go back out there and go back to where I want to be at. You know what I'm saying?
And maybe if I got 14 years, maybe I can beat out the 20.
Haha. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe by that time, shoot. Everybody's
game.
hiring electricians. Everything's turning electricity. Look at your cars now. Gas is
Everything
fading out
is
electricity now.
That's why I said, per se, back then, I didn't think what that, per se, job you was going in would be a high field for me. Nowadays, yes. Back then,
Yeah, it was like,
But like you said, yeah, that's why it was harder too.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying? So I get it. You know what I mean? So okay, you know, everything life in.
yeah.
You know what I'm
that
saying?
part, life is life.
Yeah, life is life, and
And
that's what it does.
I had to make some decisions, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, look, shit, I think my best play a decision.
It's cheaper to keep her, meaning Midwest.
Man, you know what I'm
Coming
saying?
back home.
Shit,
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know, home is always
Home is where
that's
it's
where
hard.
your roots
Home is where the
are.
heart
You know what I'm
Home
saying?
is where the
Like,
heart
so
is.
it's like I can talk whatever about Alton, but at the same time, I love Alton. Alton is home.
I love,
you know what I
love
mean?
the shit out of my little
And it's
raggedy
like-
little place.
I mean, it's, you know what I mean? Like we said earlier, it's what you involve yourself.
That's what you involve yourself in.
I mean, bullshit do come around sometimes.
Yeah.
But for some people, shit, Alton is where they retire. You know what I mean?
Alton's a great retirement
Yeah,
city.
I mean, if you just trying to chill and be low key, shit, you chill low key.
For the most part, I don't think young people disrespect old people in Alton.
I would hope
For
they
the
don't
most part.
start anyway.
For the most part, young people disrespecting medium old people. Yes.
Well, it's more like young people be like, man, dude, if you what are you talking about? Like, if you say something to them, then that's when they be like, what
But
the
then
fuck
they
you talking about?
overreact though.
Yeah,
they
that's
don't
the
just
thing.
react.
Yeah, they do.
They overreact.
Yeah, they get a little extra.
Yeah,
You know what
exactly.
I'm saying?
So
Nowadays they
No
got home
respect.
training though, so
I mean, you know, that's
That
a good, that's a
part
good
too.
story too.
Yeah,
So,
that is a
you know what I'm
good story.
saying?
We could get
You
down
know,
that
game.
way.
So you know now you home. You know what I mean?
Let's roll up some of this grandpa.
Man, let's roll that shit up. You know what I'm saying? You know. So you home now. You know what I mean? How old was you by the time you touched down back in here?
Oh.
Mid-20s.
Let me see.
Fresh out the
I got back
7
here.
years of
I was
removal.
about 28.
Okay.
I want to say. I think I was about 28 when I came back here.
Did you instantly jump into music, or did you relax and get because like life?
Oh man, what
So-
you talking about, G? Shoot, as soon as I came back here, I mean, I rode here. I drove to this motherfucker
From Cali,
from
Jaggy,
California,
Jack.
to the
bumping
Jaggy.
my CD. Like I'm about to pull up and I'm about to take the fuck over. That's exactly what, because like I'm not gonna lie, like, cause one of the things, like, okay, so let's go back to my time in California, okay? So while I'm out in California, this is post the Japan era. Now I'm California era. See, I did 3 years in Japan, then I did 3 years in Cali.
Can you speak some Japanese?
Oh man, a little bit. You know
That's a
what I'm
different
saying?
story. You know what
Yeah, a
I'm
little
saying? That's hard,
bit.
man. That's hard. That's hard.
I mean, it's like, you know, like some of the
I don't want to go
regular stuff,
overseas,
like,
but
you know
if
what I'm saying,
that-
like
like
go
Japan is a
minasai,
spot.
do itashimaste, and you know what I'm saying, shit like
You said
that.
enough to get a couple bitches back then. But
Yeah, basically. Like, hey,
That language is kind of hard to speak.
It is.
man, it is.
That Mandarin and all that shit. that's
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, and Cantonese or whatever the fuck they call it. Yeah. Like, but I actually did take a year of Japanese when I was over
You
there.
probably had to though, huh?
Well, no, I didn't have to. I just chose to.
You didn't
Like I
have to.
said, I
You
wanted
didn't
to.
have to be bilingual per se.
No, fuck no, dude. We're on.
They
the
said you on base, nigga. Shut up.
Exactly. We're on the U.S. base, man.
If
Nigga, like,
these
we don't
motherfuckers
give a
Japan motherfuckers can't speak American, they ain't gonna be on base.
fuck. Man, and it's like shit. If you choose to go out there, that's on you. You ain't got to go out there.
I can't smoke it. Just let me roll that shit up. I roll it.
Right on, family.
That nigga tweaking. You haven't what is it called?
Hey, that was
Relapse.
actually the best grab I got out of that. That's why I got a
Skills
sip of
right,
that
you know what I'm
shit.
saying? Just smoke.
On me, so okay, back to the Cali. You know what I'm
But
saying?
yeah, so man, so
Yeah.
okay, so this is post the post
After
Japan, because I already
'Cause you
had a
out there
group in
making
Japan.
now.
See, now I done made a group in Japan.
You made a group in Japan.
Yeah, we had a group in Japan.
What was the group name?
It was called oh shit, god damn it.
And what was it? Your Navy mates?
Yeah,
Or
it
what
was
do y'all
all
call
the
each
guys.
other?
It was a bad company.
What
That's
no?
what we called ourselves.
What do y'all like the Navy brothers? What do y'all call each other?
Shit, my niggas.
Okay. So it was you and your
I don't know
niggas.
what people call it, but I say my niggas.
I thought y'all like had a certain like you know the Marines got like a certain.
Well, yeah, what, like shipmates? But we ain't say that gay
Okay,
ass shit.
yeah,
You know what I'm
that's-
saying?
that's-
We're like, what's up, my nigga? What's
Yeah.
up, my nigga?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You my
Well,
nigga
and-
from Atlanta. You my nigga from Florida. You my
believe-
nigga from New York. You know what I'm
The name
saying?
of y'all group was what?
Was Bad Company.
Bad Company.
Bad Company.
And how many of y'all was it?
The shit, it was, let's see, it was me, it was Hollywood, it was HR, Wallow Jones, and the producer, Mr. Mitch. Yeah, so his name is Jeffrey Mitchell. That's my guy. But
Why?
yeah,
Why bad?
he was the other guy that was making
Why
beats.
Bad Company sound like a motherfucking a bunch of army niggas finna come fuck you up.
Man, that's what it
Oh
Yeah,
God,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
that just sound like some bunch of niggas that's
was.
just.
Shit, and then you know we
Fuck.
live, you know what I'm saying? Shit, we all got money, nigga. We
Yeah.
black, nigga. We getting paid. hey, we drunk, nigga, we turning up,
Y'all
and
know
we
the
fucking
shoot.
your bitches. We know how to,
Y'all know the shoot.
and motherfuckers been fucked up fucking with us.
Legally
right?
know how to shoot your
Oh,
ass.
me.
But yeah, so it was Bad Company, and dude, we even got a song, dude. Like we had a whole CD we put
I was
together.
gonna ask you, what did y'all make? How many songs?
It was called, man, dude, we came out with about, I want to say, I came out with 5 CDs out there. All right, because that was when I started making compilations now, because I've been recording myself and other people, so now I got to put all of these songs somewhere. So I started labeling it. Okay, this whole compilation is called, for one, I had audio crack. You know what I'm saying? Audio crack. You know what I'm saying? This is crack for your motherfucking ears.
I was gonna say you gotta tell the people what audio crack is.
Yeah, it's crack for your ears, man. You know what I'm saying? So it was like addicting.
That's
So
what
you
the name
listen
of the
to-
CD.
Yeah, the name of the CD was
weak.
Audio Crack. So
weak.
I'm telling you, man, shit, I might have to make Audio Crack Volume 3.
Man, audio crack is a hard name,
But yeah,
especially back then.
yeah, you know what I'm
Nowadays
saying?
it might be like have to be like audio meth,
Audio
audio ice,
Audio
audio
Fitty.
fit. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
Audio ice sound crazy. Though.
Hey, Audio Ice do sound kind of nice.
that'd be hard.
That's,
Though.
But yeah, so we started making songs and stuff, and then we did, like, we had a commander that came onto the ship, and he was hearing about us, our music and everything, and he had us make a song for the command, for the ship and everything.
Oh, that's
And then,
hard.
Yeah, we went to Sydney, Australia, bro. Dude, we started performing and stuff. When we went to places, we had set up clubs on our designated spots that we were pulling into port to perform.
We finna go turn up.
So I'm like, dude, basically, come on, like, think about this. Like, I'm sitting here in the military, getting paid. I got access to all of these artists and stuff like that, and we are already traveling the fucking world. So I got my own world tour right here.
Facts.
Bye. So let's put it to work.
Let's get it
You know
working.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, dude, I've always been like, man, bye. I see how I can make this happen. Let's get there.
They said we finna be in Sydney when?
All right.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, I have, buddy was emailing some people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got to a club promoter. She was like, oh, Americans coming in? Y'all gonna be rapping? Hell yeah, dude. I MC'd the whole fucking night. Come on, man.
yeah.
Let's go.
That's lit.
But in Sydney, Australia, bro. Like,
lit,
eating
bro.
kangaroo pizza and shit.
That's
Drinking
lit.
tiger beer.
How you made your military
That's-
experience like that?
That's lit, bro.
I'm telling
On
you.
game.
But yeah, so
That's hard.
So that was from Japan, and like I said, I had a group. We was called Bad Company, and dude, we even when we would go to the clubs up there in Japan, we was like already kind of known because we would always go up there and they would play our songs in their club. Cause one of my homeboys, he was dating a bitch that knew the DJ. It was her brother.
Especially y'all Americans.
Man, so dude, so I'm talking about, dude, we in VIP. I got a
American
picture.
servicemen.
Man, I got a picture. I
Coming
think
up there with
on
y'all performing in y'all
no,
Okay,
shit like that.
all right.
No, we don't be wearing
my
no
movie
motherfucking shit in the
went
studio,
far.
bro.
My movie went far.
Nah, hell no.
We might got a movie coming out, y'all called Bad Company.
But hey, for real though, bro, like it was lit though. So now we performing up there in the Japan clubs now too, cause that's where we were stationed at.
And they
And
love
we had a
hip-hop.
song, we had our CD mixed and mastered. We sent it to get professionally mixed and mastered.
Back
They brought
then?
it back
Ooh.
to us. Man,
But
we
y'all got money.
Dude, it's like 6 of us,
Yeah, y'all
and we
have
all
money.
got bands
That
bro.
you can't spend really.
Exactly.
So it's like, what we gonna spend it on? Whatever, y'all. Fuck it. We got enough.
And all of us ante up, bam. So we get this shit, man. Dude, they playing it in all the clubs up there in Japan,
So
bro.
you was already
we
lit.
in VIP all the time.
When you was already lit before you came home. You know what I mean? So you already had the experience.
But that was
basically.
just Japan. See, now,
Yeah.
then I transferred to California. So now I'm like, okay, California. Now I'm going to make it do what it do. I got to start over.
Hold
You
on,
know what
though.
I'm saying?
Was Bad Company still with you?
Nope. Bad Company. See, I changed the my location in my
Because I'm pretty sure y'all from all
yeah.
different locations.
Yeah, well, you know, how it is in the military, you know, you sign up for your contract, your orders start at this date and they end at that date. So if they got there before or after me, it's like people just transfer out when it's their time to go. So it's like, you know, you be making some good friends, man, but then they rotate out because they got to go to their next duty station.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, but that's still your homie. He just in Virginia now.
I don't know, that's just like jail.
Hey, bro,
Dang, right.
I think you gotta let Chung Lee in. Hello?
Just people still
Uh,
yeah, it's outside of it.
she don't smoke in there, though. Tell him to let her in. She gotta come in. Calvin about to let you in.
This way or this way?
You can let her in on this side, but you know she gotta go over there. But yeah, you know, I'm trying to remember to cut that out. If not, It's shit real.
Hey,
But
yeah.
shit. But yeah, so you get to Cali. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Soli Doli.
Yep. I get to Cali. Well, I had my baby mama there, and she had my daughter.
Okay, let me just specify.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Soli Doli as far as the music.
Oh yeah. And I got to start from scratch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, but I already got basically all this weaponry. You know what I mean?
Experience.
All of this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, I did it there. So basically, it's like I was successful there, and really, I could have stayed there, but it wasn't enough for me. You know what I'm saying? I got to make it home. I got to get here and do it. So I get to California, and I work and stuff like that. I meet guys down here. I meet guys down here that do music and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, cool, on my next boat. And then that was when I did my first,
guys where?
down here on my next duty station, because I moved down to San
in
Diego.
Cali, meaning.
Yeah, in San Diego, California, at Norman Scott Road at the Naval First Base. But yeah,
Met some more musicians.
and man, yeah, I mean, you know, they everywhere. I mean, you got, now I'm on the whole, like a bigger base now, so it's like you running into everybody. And then I already had a reputation from Japan, so when I came,
Oh yeah, but people gonna
everybody
talk,
already
they
knew,
know,
yeah, especially in the military.
Yeah.
They
It's like a
transfer-
school.
Man, dude,
That's
like,
what's fire.
Yeah,
That's what would be. I was saying.
Yeah.
Would be fire because you know I was looking at it as you listening to it as you saying it as the equivalent of like when a young boy rapping when he young in school. You got 2,500 people a day to possibly potential listeners.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people and kids don't know how to take that high school fame they get per se because you got 2,500 potential listeners a day to now when you leave high school they don't know how to transfer that. But that's what I was thinking of when you like, yeah, you on a boat, you got umpteen potential listeners a day, period. You didn't hear me yesterday, you're going to hear me today. You didn't hear me last week, you're going to hear me this week. And it's like lit like that. And we jumping off, and you ain't hear me that, you finna see me perform.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
you know, everybody going to
exactly.
that.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's lit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So you get back home to Cali.
Yeah,
Not home, but home base.
Back to United States.
Yeah,
that's
you know what I'm saying, home.
United States home. But yeah, so get down into California and shit, you know, I'm meeting guys on the boat and stuff like that. They doing music too. So then I met up with this one guy, you know what I'm saying? And he was real cool. We did a music video. That was the first time I did a music video. He shot it on his phone with his son and stuff.
On the
You know
phone
what I mean?
back then?
Yeah,
Really?
like, cause I mean, what this was now we talking about 2007, 2008, something like that. Man, dude, I'm gonna get old, bro.
Man,
Shit.
somebody just asked me a question. I was like, he said, shut up. Yes. Motherfucker.
But yeah, so, and then I started meeting other guys too, and it was like I just started picking back up, you know, but you know, nothing was really solidified, you know, it was just more like.
Wasn't comfortable.
I wasn't comfortable because eventually I ended up buying my own spot and then I have my own studio.
In the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So
Did you-
now
did you
every artist that came in, it was more like I was just
Did you
doing
start a
features
group
with people.
again there?
Well, I didn't start a group, but I was just fucking with a lot of people that was doing music and shit. But I didn't start a group. I was just kind of really peeping out the scenario.
Figuring shit out.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like, okay, I'm over here, and you know what I'm saying? Like, let me see how people moving, you know. And then I'm out here in Cali too, so a lot of these niggas I don't even know at all.
None of them niggas,
'Cause-
except as far as I can throw you niggas.
Well, I also stopped, you know what I mean? I was dealing with people out there in the city too, you know what I mean? Because now I'm on the base and it's not Japan. Like, it's other motherfucking regular people, you know what I mean?
I can
not,
go-
not that they ain't regular, but, you know, American English
speaking people, yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But no, so shit. So I'm like, damn, okay. Now I'm out here mingling with a lot of people. So, you know, I mean, I was in one spot in Lemon Grove.
You look like you can blend in with a Cali group of niggas.
Man, shit. I was in Lemon Grove, bro. Lemon Grove is all bloods. You know what I'm saying? And here I am, you know me, I'm walking around cripping like a motherfucker.
I said, what you cripping in?
Shit, man, I mean, you never really stop cripping. You know what I'm saying? It's just you stop gang banging. You know what I mean? But, yeah, so.
I think shit's still cripping, but you know, that's a different story.
But yeah, you know what I mean? So anyway, I just started meeting a bunch of people, but I never really did put a group together, but I was always putting compilations of music together. See, so I'm still making beats. Like when I get home, I'm in the motherfucking studio because I got one now. You know what I mean? And
So you always love producing,
man,
per se, more than rapping?
oh yeah, that was always the whole focus for me was that. But I mean, me getting on the rapping and stuff like that became because as a result of. But now at this point in my life, I'm doing it more because I got these guys getting on it, and now I want to kind of compete. You know what I'm saying?
I had some flow in my head.
Yeah,
that shit was hard.
Let me come back with some shit. You know what I'm saying? And see what I
Type
can
shit.
do. You know. So now it's like I'm getting interested because I'm fucking with some talented people, and I'm like, man, me in my head mentally competing, not like actually like, oh, I'm trying to make a better version than you, nigga. No, but in my head mentally,
I'm trying to make the song best possible.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give
People don't understand that. They gotta understand that.
Yeah.
Like that's like how I compete. Like when Venom and we was out, it wasn't that you trash or disrespect. No, bro, we gotta make the best you possible, the best me possible. So how we gonna do that?
Exactly. Like
We gotta make sure that we gonna bring the best out of each other.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So let's talk, nigga. That shit trash. No, I don't mean it was trash. It's just I heard you do better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me show you. You know, type shit. But yeah, so I get it.
Yeah, so yeah, it was interesting, and
So
so
that
I started
so
now
that
I'm
fuels
interested in rapping now. You know what I mean? I'm like, and then I'm starting to because you know, like I said, I was good at school even though I didn't like it, so I had a huge vocabulary. You know what I mean? I had all of this knowledge, and I'm like, well, shit. Let me motherfucker start using this shit. So then I'm starting
and
to
it make you be different.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So now it's like, okay, I'm flipping the words and stuff like that. But only thing was, it wasn't catching. Because people wasn't trying to hear all of that big ass words that they don't fucking
know what that mean.
understand.
What the fuck that mean?
They be like, man, I don't
What's
even
that,
know
bro?
what fucking inconclusive means.
Exactly.
But I mean, you ain't never had it anyway. But you know what I'm saying?
like,
But
fuck it.
when you in the middle of having a good time, you ain't trying to be sitting there and think about some shit and you drunk. Nigga, I don't know what the fuck this nigga saying. That's why the beat had to be fired. But anyway.
You was still making the beat too.
That's it, exactly. So, but I got into sampling, like my beat evolution changed the whole tenfold also. But anyway, so
Yeah,
man,
because this year's until you developing now. Getting them hours in.
exactly like that experience and shit. You ain't got shit, you ain't got experience, man.
Facts.
Shit, but yeah, so basically I just continued on that path, dude, and like now we leaving from there because see, after I got out of the military, then I stayed there for a little bit and I was working with the music, I was working with the artists and stuff like that, and I went and did a showcase out there in LA with some of my own songs. That CD that I said that I drove back here to, I had a couple of songs on that CD that I'm like, man, I'm finna go out
Just
here.
test them out a little bit. Let me see.
And see
How some randos
they,
feel,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? This little showcase that they got out here, you know what I mean? So shit, I was
How did they hit?
this shit. I mean, really to be honest with you, I mean they like the vibe and all of that stuff, but you know,
Because it wasn't Cali.
exactly, it wasn't really
Yeah.
their style. And really, well, this is when I learned a super ultra valuable lesson though. The team that won was a team, dude. I'm talking about. It was like about 4 of them, no, 5. It was like 5 of them, right? But they came with the whole motherfucking city, nigga, and they turned that bitch the fuck out.
And then they got each other's back too. So
Oh
it's
yeah, so dude, so they had that
They
bitch
never
jumping.
turned down, yeah.
And then they had 3 judges back there, so to say first, second, and third, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, dude, like,
Sorry.
I mean,
Never.
clearly.
Sorry.
They turned this bitch
Oh, man.
out, you know what I'm saying? They were like, dude, your shit was good and all that stuff, but dude, look. And so that's when I learned, like, if you really want to get out there like that, you got to turn this motherfucker up. You got to take the fuck over.
Yeah.
So I started putting that shit in the motherfucking motion. So I'm driving home,
So
and I'm like, I already know what the fuck I'm finna do. I'm finna get these motherfucking niggas, and we about to take the fuck over, and I already know how to do it. That's how that went.
It's like a pilot. I already did the pilot. It just time for the show.
Yeah, see, that's what I did. It's all an experience, so I can learn. So eventually you become successful. Not give up, but just
Exactly.
I need to stretch. I need to move this. I need to like with being an engineer.
Chess.
It's an engineer of your life. You got to move this back a little bit, straighten that a little bit, and edge that, and then don't do a little bit of this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
You got to learn that though, because I put it too high last time, or it was screaming last time, or it was doing this, or it was too low last time.
I didn't
It
answer your
hit.
questions. I
Was
should.
that-
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So
Snap
you
too
get-
soon.
You get back to Alton.
Mm-hmm.
You here.
Yep.
What was your first order of operations for business of music?
Recruiting. First
So you
thing
already
I
knew
did.
kinda who you wanted
Absolutely.
on the team.
Absolutely.
So how did that go? So what you got up? You was like, hey, bro, hey, what's up?
Man, okay, so I'm sitting there, and I'm driving back here, and in my mind, I'm like, okay, I need to put together a squad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I need it to be well-rounded. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's got to have their own little,
Certain job.
you know what I'm saying, or voice, so to speak. You know what I mean? Because
Job,
we're talking about
voice.
instruments now.
Yeah.
So I got
Mhm.
instruments that's gonna be all in this masterpiece that I got here.
Everybody
in
got
my head.
everybody got a vital part to play.
Right, you got a sound that I need that is gonna make it work so great. You know what I mean? Only thing we gotta do is just knock it out. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, now I got my guy, and now I'm thinking not only immediate and long term.
Who was the first person that you automatically thought of?
So, really be honest with you, it was Doggy Dog and Sergio. Doggy Dog and Sergio immediately. And then Slink started listening to it. He's like, oh yeah, I'm like, shit, perfect. And when he started rapping and his voice, I was like,
It's another
hell
guy.
yeah, Bun B looking ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I'm sitting there chilling.
So it was just originally supposed to be, from your aspect of it, you, Dog, Usher Brown, you already got them in your head. You finna come home, let
Yeah.
them know, put them on the game plan. Let's
And
get it
see, well, like I said, what I always do is I gotta come and peek the scene 1st. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just chilling and riding around, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, I'm back in town, what's up, my niggas? You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know what I'm saying? We family, you know what I mean? So shit, of course we link up every time I come back, smoking and drinking and shit. But shit, I'm back here now, you know what I'm saying? And of course I'm playing some music, right? And so we sitting there, you know what I'm saying, chilling and smoking, me and Dog and shit. And motherfucker like, man, that shit hard. I'm like, yeah, is it? He's like, yeah. I'm like, nigga, that shit me right there, bro. Yeah, he like, you good?
Oh, man.
So we sitting outside. Even his pop, you know what I'm saying, Uncle Wayne, he came out and he's like, man, dude, that shit is nice.
Because these all musicians that we speak
Yeah.
of.
That's
By
it.
the
Them
way.
the OG musicians
That's all that
right
out
there.
you know.
But yeah, so it was crazy though. So anyway, I'm sitting over there and I'm like, man, you know, like I asked him, I said, what's the music scene looking like around here? And I was like, I know that for a while there was this group called Defense or whatever like that. You know, I remember they was on BET and stuff like that. I'm like, is anybody doing anything around here right now? He was like, for real, ain't nobody really doing too much of shit no more. He was like, it was like Venom and Ism and all these other groups. He like, but everybody been kind of chilling right now. I'm like, good. That's exactly what I said. I said, good. I said, well, I've been doing music, see? Like I said, this is me. Like, listen to all these songs. So then he listened to my whole playlist. He's like, man, I said, dude, I record it, I engineer it, I got the beats. Only thing we gotta do, I got the microphone, I got the setup, I got the program.
All we
I
gotta
got
do is
all.
do it.
We just gotta do it. I was like, and you make beats because Dog is a drummer, a phenomenal drummer. I'm like, dude, with your mindset and how you can do that, dude, we can link up. You know what I'm saying? And we can make some shit happen. Like even if
So you weren't even thinking of him as even being a rapper. per
yeah,
se,
I'm
'cause-
thinking of assets that I can acquire in this whole puzzle that I got.
Because the less outsiders we need, these, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Keep it all
right?
in the house.
So I'm gonna keep it in the family, right? So I'm like, dude, okay. So then I'm like, okay, cool. So if I got him, he can help me with the beats. He's a drummer. Who is a great keyboard player? Sergio. And the nigga can sing. So I'm like, bet. So now he can play the keys. I remember him back in the day. He was good on the keys. I'm like, he can keys. He's got good fucking voice, vocal sound, like all this shit, right? And this is before I even knew he was rapping like that. When I heard him rap, I was like, what the fuck? I just stumbled upon something. But anyway.
You just going off of searching this other shit.
Yeah, on my whole, you know what I'm saying, on my mindset of what I remember about my guys and the people here that I'm trying to build.
You freshly back.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, and I don't know nobody else because everybody older and gone and moved around or dead or in jail. But anyway, so I'm like, but I know my guys.
That's
what
like
they capable of.
07-ish.
Man. So then I'm like, all right, cool. So now, wow. So as soon as I hit up with Sergio and shit, and we sitting there, you know, he like, damn, cuz, yeah. And then he told me he had been doing music when he was in California. I was like, he was in California? He's like, yeah. I was like, damn. So then we started, and then all of a sudden, then me and him, we started doing music all the time after that. But Dog would always be busy, and Slink would be busy. But with Slink, though, I was like, man, okay. Cuz was always good. See, this was before he started rapping. I heard the way he sound. But I was like, cuz he was the mind guy. Like, he would write plays and scripts and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, see, if we gonna call it something, you know what I'm saying? If I got all the different assets, you know what I'm saying, to be a successful organization, you know what I mean? So I got a guy that can basically have a vision and write out how the music videos is gonna go. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, Slink can map out the videos, and then I got Dog can help with the beats, with the drum patterns, because see, the drum patterns was one thing that I kind of struggled with a little bit because I just got tired of it. You know what I mean? Kind of change it all the time. It was so time consuming when I would rather be making the melodies and stuff like that.
Your frequency.
Yeah, I'm up there. Yeah. So, but I need that drum pattern to be fired up. So I'm like, dude, I know he can get that. And he can I can record him live. Because ain't nobody doing live either.
They wasn't
so
really.
Then that's what
They really ain't now, but
right.
Some people kind of was back then.
So
not on our level though, at all.
But yeah, so everything basically was calculated as how I was trying to basically take over town because I was like, man, dude, I wanted to basically take over the town. It's my home. I wanted if I didn't have anybody else's approval, I needed my hometowns. You know what I'm saying? It was like I can get as big as I want to, but if my own hometown ain't fucking with me,
my town though.
So it was like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, dude, like how they did. When they went to that damn show, they whole goddamn city was at that show. So you goddamn right, I came to get my goddamn city.
I came to bring my city to this
goddamn show. Because I'm trying to motherfucking take over.
So y'all get together. Bam, it's 3 of y'all. Woo. You say Slink come at the end.
Yeah, Slink come in, because, you know what I'm saying, me and Slink, that was when he was up there, you know what I'm saying, across from Salou and shit like that, man. Yeah. We would always be chilling and hanging out. Slink actually was like, dude, you gotta get me on some tracks, dude. He was like, man, I've been listening to this song over and over and over again. It was one of them songs, because I used an old school beat. I was sampling back then. It was called, and you keep on hating, and I don't know why they hating on me. You know what I'm saying? But I use this old school that boom, 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 boom.
So he studied writing to his head and that and getting it on.
So he's like, man,
like, you gotta let me on this one.
Shit, when I heard Cuz rap, I'm like, oh, good, don't worry about it.
Shit, I got you. I can help you with the rest.
But anyway, shit, our first track.
You can tell he the least per se of the rappers out of all y'all, of the artists.
Well, Cuz, you know what I'm saying, he got his own low-key style swag, you know what I mean? Shit, but he was always.
And when I say the least of the artists, I would say he wasn't. Like he wasn't the one that he probably didn't give a fuck about. Now I know he didn't give a fuck about no music until it was
at the time. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. None of his probably his childhood or none of that really.
He was all, they grew up.
He was in the church. I don't mean that. I'm not OG. No, I ain't trying to downplay his music shit. What I mean is like he didn't think about him being the one rapping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Until it's like, oh, my brother doing it, my cousin doing it, I can do this
shit
too.
But we got a whole thing going. Because once you seen the hell it was all coming together, fam, it was like, oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You know? And so Cuz was like, hell yeah, I'm down with it. Let's go.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and we like, let's fucking do this shit then. And really, it was because of all of the city, all the people that started fucking with us. Because we were just bumping our own shit and turning up while we was kicking it at the motherfucking in the front yard. You know, we kicking it in the front yard. You know, niggas coming through and shit like that.
All type of shit.
We live.
We're playing our music.
Playing our shit. Yeah. So motherfuckers come up and they like, damn, what the fuck is that? That shit go hard. We like, nigga, that's us. They're like, nigga, I need a copy. And then that's how, because then they like, oh man, dude, this is my people. Listen to this.
When did y'all come up with the name?
Sure, on my mom's front porch. We was sitting on my mom's front porch and we was thinking about that. And we was like, man, dude, like, okay.
Because I know everybody of a group and every groups got their own version of how things happen. How did it happen?
Yeah, dude, like I said, so we on my mom's front porch, you know what I mean? And we sitting there because I think I was talking about I don't know what the fuck. And like, but anyway, we was coming up with ideas and it was like, man, you know, man, I don't know, and yada yada yada, and a couple of ideas and this, because I think we was getting ready to do a show. Yeah, we was getting ready to do the show, I think at Legends, if I'm not mistaken, our first show.
Shout out C. Jilla.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so, and we did that song, that What You Gonna Do? That shit hit. But anyway, so they like, man, well, we gonna need a name or something like that. Like, we can't be like, what? You know, all of us individuals.
Just gonna put our name up there.
Like, how they gonna say it? You know what I mean? So we like, okay. So we, like I said, we was on the porch, and then like we went through a couple of names, ideas, and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually it was just like, you know, it's 4 niggas, you know what I'm saying? 4 of us, you know what I'm saying? 4 minded, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can't remember who said what. All I know was just was
That's
like,
how it came
yeah,
together.
it was like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, you know what? 4 minds, and it's like 4 minds, like all people, 4
different
minds, for
yeah.
all people, because that's why we doing this shit.
And we 4
And we
different.
4 different minds.
Yeah.
Like
We got 4 different ways we attack shit and all that.
Exactly. So it's like you get 4 different personalities, but we all one collective mind together as an organization.
Okay.
But yeah, so
And
that
after
on
that,
mom's
it
front
was like
porch.
4
On mom's front
minds
porch.
with a Z.
That was yeah.
'Cause I
Well,
know-
yeah. Well, yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
'cause Usher Brown corrected me a whole lot.
Exactly. Yeah, man. You gotta have a Z on there, man.
Because it's with a Z.
Gotta have a Z. Yeah.
I got weed. You know what I'm saying? But you know, okay, boop, the name coming broad. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pop up with the name. Y'all come out, you know what I'm saying, booming, performances high, electricity. You know what I'm saying? Y'all lit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out all the Billy the Kid, everybody.
Oh yeah.
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
A lot
all
of
the play shows.
essential people that came into play,
Mhm.
man. It was
It
all, it was beautiful.
Modern. Shout out Modern.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
family,
Like,
yeah. You know what I mean?
you know what I
Like,
mean?
he
Like,
was
it
a big
was-
part of the major scene.
yeah,
you
it
know what I
was.
mean? It
You know
was
what I
like,
mean?
it became a whole movement, bro. You know what I mean? And it was phenomenal. And I was just sitting back like,
And
I did it.
And it was
You know
a part
what I'm
of,
saying?
and it was part of electrifying the scene of the music again.
uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, okay, bam, okay, 4 minds, them, okay, this the Crips. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wasn't 4 minds first, y'all was the Crips.
Yeah, right?
Nigga, the Crips rapping? You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let's, you know what I mean? So it definitely rejuvenated the scene of everybody getting it cracking, performing, and doing all that different stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was
So
a great time to
man,
see
it
everybody
was.
back, man.
You know, it was.
Everybody
It was
doing
wonderful
their
time,
thing,
you know what I
dude.
mean?
I swear.
all the
That's
shows
what
we did,
Man.
you know what I'm saying, the freestyles, the cypher, all that, it was great.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of it got recorded, some of it did. You know what I'm saying? You know,
It's a lot of behind the scenes.
a lot of behind the scenes good shit, you know what I mean? So,
shit.
what up, fool?
Okay. Well,
Classic, I say. A lot of people want to argue with me, but you can't argue.
I mean, dude.
I
was a
say,
whole-
unbiasedly, it's an Alton classic.
man,
You know what I'm saying?
That was a little accidental fucking boom.
I was finna say, was it designed, or what was the
Man.
thought process?
I
We
mean,
gotta put that together.
for real, like shit. It was like Doggy Dog and my nigga Mano, Jermaine Hinton. You know what I'm saying? Like, them motherfuckers, they was always saying goofy
We
shit.
definitely take a shot to what up, fool.
Oh yeah, definitely. Let's take one of
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
What up?
What up, fool? It was also perfect timing because everybody was saying, what up, fool, what up, fool?
Exactly.
What up, fool? So it was perfect timing to hit the trend, and it took the trend around here to
All
another
the
level.
way
You know
up.
what I'm saying? So
And it was like you said, right on time. And
Mhm.
like I remember because I was hearing, like I said, Jermaine Hinton, Mano, he would come through. He like, you know what I'm saying? And him and Dog would always say it
Do
crazy
it back
like
and
that.
forth with each
Yeah,
other,
he like,
that's hard, yeah.
or then they like, you know what I'm saying?
and
Do
then
the
your
stupid
brain,
shit.
you like
I'm like, oh,
recording.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, that is so catchy
Yeah,
because
God.
when I leave, I'm still thinking about
These
shit.
niggas having a
You
what
know
up,
I'm
fool
saying?
battle.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about it. So I'm like, dude, that'll be tight. So then I'm like, hey, bro, like, listen to this beat, bro. So we sitting there, because I would ride around. I would put instrumentals. I would find them and put them on the CD, and I would ride around with them. So while we just smoking and drinking wherever the fuck we at, I just play the beats.
Play the beats,
and
yeah.
then we just be sitting there throwing
That's
ideas
That's
out.
some Mindz type shit too, yeah.
Man, you know what I'm saying? So let's see, we just sitting there in the car, and then this beat come on, the motherfucker, what up? I'm like, oh!
You
We
like,
all
that's
just
it right here.
Nigga. So then, boom, it took off. I'm like, dude, we got to go lay that down now. Boom, to the studio. And then shit, I'm telling
It
you,
was up from then.
man. I'm telling you, well, now it's like, hey, let me call the rest of the guys. Hey, y'all need to come over here now. You know what I'm saying?
So who was it? It was just you and Dog?
So actually, I can't even remember like the exact
fuzzy,
beginning origin.
But you knew, that
Nah,
part fuzzy.
I mean-
But you know, Dog and Mano.
Well,
was
Dog
the-
and Mano was the inspiration for me thinking
Facts,
of
that's
that.
what I was
The
gonna
way
say.
they were saying it,
Yes.
you know, because it was like Dog like, what up?
Who's saying the hook?
Sure.
Dog.
I don't know if it's all of us or if it's just Dog. I don't know.
I think it's a lot of y'all when y'all
Yeah,
say,
I
what
think
up,
it
fool?
Yeah,
What up, fool? But when who is that
But
person?
there's one that's a
CJ?
main vocal
Yes.
in there.
Who is that?
And I think that might be Dog. That
Okay.
what up? Because the way he was saying
That's what I thought.
Yeah, like
I do
I'm
hear
not-
the behind the
yeah,
people.
and
I do hear
then the
that.
rest of us is, you know, supporting it up to fill it up. But I'm pretty sure it is. I'm not 100% sure because that was like a lot of blunts ago.
No, gang. You know what I'm saying?
What's the buzz shit?
Definitely. That was one of the classics of the town. So, you know, so we got to get
Man.
that insight on that.
Yeah, man, that shit was crazy. But it was more crazy, like you said, how it took off because then
It was perfect
like, our
timing.
parents, everybody was supporting it.
The
like
kids,
that
I
was
bet,
like, the
everything
kids, they
was
were
perfect timing.
and then we came out with T-shirts. Well, it started off with it was Uncle Wayne and Aunt Judy. Uncle Wayne and Aunt Judy came. They pulled up over there on Amelia Street, and they had a hat and a damn shirt. They said,
believe.
"What up, food?"
And they
like,
yeah.
"Look, we got hats." We like, "What?"
Oh, me. Turned y'all up.
Man, we like, we need to make hats. We need to make shirts. You know what I'm saying? But, and basically whatever the fuck else people wanted. Because we like, damn, this just opened
This
our
is
eyes to merch
crazy.
now.
So,
yeah. it opened
So I
our
didn't
eyes
want
to
I didn't
merch.
want to skip past either. Also, so you also got out. When did y'all go to EI? When did you go to EI? Was that before What Up Fool?
Oh, no, that was after. That was after, yeah.
Okay,
we
so
went down to EI.
So What Up Fool was like the inspiration for you going and being like, fuck it, I know as much as I can teach myself engineering and musical wise. Let me see what this little spot across the bridge gonna do.
Well, it did come to a point because
Yeah,
it was
because
like,
you were
I felt
very-
that.
Yeah.
Well, I felt that because we had made like plenty of CDs and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I just felt like I wasn't getting the sound that I wanted to have yet, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, you know what? All of a sudden it was a godsend. You all of a sudden have a school down here, EI by Nelly, that specializes in music.
Mm-hmm.
You're fucking right, I'm finna go check it out. So I went down there like, damn, gee, okay. This is where like I can basically supercharge my knowledge of all of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Learn some of the nuances of
Yeah, of
what I already know.
Yeah, I may have been working with these programs, but I taught myself.
Exactly.
So I don't know.
I don't know why these megahertz
Yeah,
gotta
but
be this way.
you know-
I just put it that way and it sounded good. Now I need to know why it sound good at this level.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
So, yeah, type
okay,
shit.
so they was able to give me that. Now I know what's going on
Mm-hmm.
and how to manipulate it even further, how to push the boundaries, how to even create these programs myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, now I got some more weaponry in my repertoire.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, all right, cool. Plus, they gave me the business administration side of it. Taught me about all the linguistics, all the
background, all that
paperwork,
shit.
all
Yep,
that shit,
yep, yep,
the
yep.
legalities and
All the
shit.
shit I had to learn on my own.
Man, exactly.
Bullshit.
So I'm like, yeah. I'm like, okay. So again, this is me going and getting more knowledge so I can be a greater asset to my team. You know what I mean? To everybody. So I can become the
Yeah,
king.
because
Because can't nobody fucking touch me if I know everything that I need to do.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like if I want the best out of you, I gotta give you the best of me too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? If I'm expecting this, and that, then I need to make sure that I'm giving you my
I'm
top
giving you
quality.
my top, and if I'm not,
You know
nigga, let
what
me
I'm
know. And now we gonna get that. We gonna get on that.
And that's even with me as engineer, because at the time people was coming over and recording and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Mhm.
So you know what I mean. If I want to be a quality professional with you, and I'm gonna give you my quality. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna make sure I ain't gonna bullshit you.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, you paying for the service, I'm gonna give you my service.
Plus,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a happy.
Especially if you cool.
You know what
you
I'm
be on that
saying?
bullshit, on that drunk shit. I'm like, look,
we're in
you
there
gotta
blowing
come
back,
back.
getting it, talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Explaining it. I'll give my point of view. You give yours. Okay, one of ours might be okay, and it was great vibes. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that's why I was blown away. But that's for Blunts and Bullshit Part 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? So you EI.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Great experience, I bet.
Fucking
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
dude. We
You
went
know?
on tour, dude, with Chingy and all these motherfuckers,
God.
dog, like twice.
Especially back then when it's harder to
Man,
put your foot into the motherfucking industry.
exactly.
Let's keep it
And
real.
then, like I was telling MC3
You know what I'm
earlier, I was
saying?
like,
Yeah.
yeah, shit, we opened up for Nelly at the pageant,
Yeah.
bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I remember
like,
y'all did some, you know what I'm saying, some little shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a nice
You know?
little experience and a good stepping stone.
And the learning.
Exactly.
Block.
An inside look at like kind of more how the music industry would work if you was involved.
And it was
in
also,
like
no
that.
matter who don't want to say it, it was also motivation to the people of your city.
Fuck yeah, not
You
to
know what I'm
mention we
saying?
down there in
it's
St.
like all the
Louis
niggas over there in
you know
St.
what
Louis
I'm saying?
doing it.
And everybody down there is saying, y'all
We might
niggas
have
got
beef
it.
here, but congratulations, niggas.
Man.
Fuck them niggas over there. But y'all doing it over there. So, and y'all won concerts. I mean,
we got Club Song of the Year. We got Label
y'all
of the
definitely
Year.
got,
You know what I'm saying? All that shit. So
yeah, shout out to TM's.
No.
TMA
Awards. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
shout out to TMA.
R.I.P. to my guy, dude. He passed away. The dude that put
The dude
on
that ran him?
Yeah, dude. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, man.
No, I wouldn't feel. I might be.
I can't remember.
But
his
shout out to
name,
TMA.
dude.
That was
Good ass
fire.
dude, though, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
But,
you know.
Yeah, but yeah. So
Somebody need to bring that back to level if they did it. 'Cause
Man,
they had
that
every-
was.
They had
I know a
everybody.
couple of people, and they do a podcast too.
They had everybody
You know what I'm
included, bro.
saying? Yeah.
They had all included.
Yeah.
St. Louis included. East
Everybody.
St. Louis included.
Everybody.
It was everybody included.
They go down to Studio 618 and shit down
Yeah, they
there
had
all the time and
everybody
stuff.
included. That was
Yeah,
fire,
cuz.
you know what I'm saying?
It was
And
great
it
for networking.
It ain't that
also.
easy. I tried to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
It ain't
yeah,
that easy.
like networking and all that shit. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. It's
You
hot.
know, so salute to them. You know what I mean? Okay.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, so now I'm thinking like, okay, so now I'm even turning these St. Louis crowd. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of them now listening to the music, and they saying, man, dude, and we popping up at the studios and stuff down there. So now we spread. Now, you know what I'm saying? We starting to get a nice little swirl going on. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah, don't worry about it. The takeovers,
name going
yeah.
over, name, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's starting to make a little movement.
And who all went? Just you and Usher Brown?
Yeah, man, Usher Brown was down there. You know what
Half
I'm
of
saying?
y'all. 50% of the gang.
I'm like, dude, you know what I'm saying?
We'll bring the rest of the gang as we need to.
Well, you know, cuz he started picking up, you know, because now that he down there, he started picking up his record and everything too. But that was the whole point. I'm like, cuz, I need you to be able to learn how to mix and master.
You only as strong as your
programs,
weakest
too.
link.
Well, shoot. I mean, he wasn't even the weakest link because.
No, that's not my point.
Oh, no,
You're
yeah,
only
but-
as strong as your weakest link. Meaning
Right.
If I can't go record today, he can record today.
Exactly,
If I can't do
right.
it, and then if I'm the better engineer, then after he record, I'm gonna fix it up and I'm gonna do what I gotta do as a
Right,
team.
and we bounce
But
back
we just
ideas
get it
back
done.
and forth.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Type shit. So
That's
yeah,
why,
I
yeah.
wasn't saying it like,
Oh, yeah.
I ain't shooting no shots this
No, no.
episode. Not this episode. I ain't shooting. This all about COV, FO Mindz.
But
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
so I'm like, dude, so now you can record too. I can record. You know exactly. You got the same teaching I got teach.
Exactly.
Taught anyway.
I might got more experience.
That's the thing though. See, I had the longer years.
We're gonna
of
go back to
experience.
that 26.
Exactly.
20
so
to
that's
6.
what I'm saying.
That's
so
what
I
I'm
just
saying.
added that to refine what I already knew. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, cool. Now I got this. Now, wow, we out here. We making a name for ourselves out here in St. Louis and everything too. Like, hell yeah. don't
Close
worry
that
about
door, bro.
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah. But yeah, I'm
Just
like,
I don't want them to
Oh,
flag
the
me on
music,
YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
You
you
know what I'm
heard it.
saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to flag this, y'all. Hold on. I'm talking about, we still here though, baby. But you know what I'm saying? We don't need no flags or nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, bro. Don't get me flagged on
I'm
YouTube.
running the hoopers back and forth. You get for booking two things at once.
Hey, relax.
It's all good. You know
Ah,
what I'm not a normal guest. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? It's all good.
This is special guest.
We know business is always moving.
Bro said he off. I said me too, nigga. Let's get it.
Hold on, let me hit that.
Oh,
again.
yeah, wrong one. Here,
I know,
here.
you know what I'm saying? My guy, don't worry about it.
And it's a Thursday, y'all. We lit, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Don't worry about it. Like I said,
Okay.
it's been a while, man. We got to sit and rap.
Yeah, for real. That's why this is gonna be one of the longest ones. I'm steady looking up there, like, make sure that bitch still recording, because, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We can't miss none of this good sauce. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even, look, y'all know I'm freestyling. I ain't got my questions. This all off the top. You know what I'm saying? I had some questions. I put my phone down. You know what I'm saying?
We just rap.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, I put the phone down. I'm good with it, but this episode gravy. He got me on the
On this, the
Crystalano. Yeah, we lit, man. Appreciate it. My first gift for Blunts and Bullshit. I appreciate that for sure.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? But back to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? What was we at? EI. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You and Usher Brown, woo woo. You feel like now we getting stronger. Bam, bam, bam.
Oh yeah, we're
You know what I'm
gaining
saying?
knowledge.
Y'all running y'all own shows sometimes.
And we got
You know what I'm
Four
saying?
Minds Entertainment LLC, bought, paid for, sealed, got it. So it's like we're moving forward with this whole procedure here. And I'm like, yes.
Because you already had the knowledge of, let's get paperwork together. Let's get this together. Did EI give you that?
Yes. EI gave me cause see, you know, you hear about people doing stuff all the time. People tell you, oh yeah, I started my business, but they ain't sitting there saying, okay, this is what you gotta do in order to do that.
I talk a lot of shit, but after I seen, Four Minds LLC, I'm tripping.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm never a hater, even though, you know, motherfuckers don't know me say other words. I'm giving all props to everybody. You know
Man,
me.
I know. That's
You know
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Definitely when I seen Four Minds LLC, you know what I'm saying? It was inspiration to be like, that's hard, bro. Congratulations. I probably told you that previously off camera. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to say it on camera. It's like, oh yeah, inspiration for me to be like, man, he right. That paperwork is
legit.
that. Somebody might finna steal that shit.
Man.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
And you start collecting revenue somehow.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
The
The more you learn, the more you earn, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Get your LLC, get your
For
business.
real, get your shit in order.
You get
bro.
a whole
You know what I'm saying?
EIN, and the EIN is like the social security number. That business is your child. Boom, start making money.
I don't even own my house.
That's what I'm saying.
It's paid for. It's
Yeah,
paid off.
exactly. Paid for.
Hands on that bitch. But that's another gym. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
So EI.
you know what I'm saying? You know, shout out Nelly, you know. EI.
Yeah, so that was when
That
I learned
taught
the
you-
paperwork stuff and got the LLC.
So you come home from EI, I don't mean come home.
Mm-hmm.
You come back, you know.
Graduated. Associate's degree now in business management and music and
Dope.
recording and engineering. Certified engineer.
Sergio got that with you?
Yep.
Fire.
We
You
were
know what
both
I'm
top
saying?
of the class. Don't worry
Fire.
about it.
You know what I'm
That's my
saying?
brother.
On me. So y'all graduate from EI,
Mm-hmm.
come home, what up food still hitting.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real.
But now
You know
we
what
got a
I'm
whole
saying?
bunch of other stuff too.
Now you got more
So
shit to
now
implement.
It's a selection now. So now we got a lot of stuff for people to pick and choose what they like. You know, we got some songs for the ladies. You know, we got the slow jams. We got the smoking songs. You know, I try to make sure I hit some of every type of topic. So everybody got something to listen to. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like, as the orchestrator, that y'all was overthinking some things?
Well,
After EI, after What Up Food? Because like I said with Dog, I'm pretty sure you watched it. I don't know if you watched it really, like, to listen fully. But like I said, I think y'all should have blew up off of What Up Food. It was poorly, we don't know no better, poorly promoted and poorly fourth moved, which that's not, you know, no slight or no slought.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You know what I'm saying? But
The truth of the matter is, I'm gonna tell you right now, and I'm gonna tell everybody here right now watching live. The thing that happened with Four Minds Entertainment was we didn't have the funding, bro. We didn't have no money.
I think Dog said that. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. If we would have had the money
That's
to
crazy.
do
You
this
said
stuff,
it like that too, because y'all
that's
niggas been
what
talking.
I'm saying. No, bro, not at all. Like, it's the truth.
But
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
like-
Like, no cap, no bullshit.
He said that.
Dude, if we had the fucking money, dude, to get somewhere to do some stuff that we was trying to make happen, like we couldn't even afford to do the videos that, you know what I'm saying, we was trying to do, the way we wanted to do, you know, things like that. Like,
Definitely costed a lot.
man.
It wasn't
And
as
then,
easy
you know,
as grabbing your phone.
and then like going
you know
to
what I'm
the
saying?
music studio, re-recording these things, buying the beats, all of this stuff. And you know, dude, I'm working and now I'm having kids. Sergio having kids, dog having kids. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, and you going to put periods of time where we unemployed. It's like, dude, we ain't got the funding, bro. And that's really what started making people get discouraged. Started like,
That
fuck
was,
it.
that was my next question. Was the funding part of the riff?
Well,
And
I
riff,
would
I
say-
mean, like, man, it ain't. Could you please tell bro turn it down a little bit? He gonna get me flagged on YouTube. Riff, I mean, like you said, discouragement, and people like, what is we doing here?
Well, I think it was just more like the time, you know, because like where me and Serge and the guys would all just be sitting in the car all damn day, getting drunk and high.
Was y'all done with making
creative.
content, or was y'all still creative?
It was just
What was
like
the
we
reason?
didn't have the time.
Okay, let me just blatantly say it then. What was the fall of Four Minds? Like, y'all was one of the, you know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people hated on y'all, you know that. But y'all was hands down when it come to performing. When it come, for sure. Come on, man. You know it's like drink champs with me. I ain't
Hey,
drink
but these things though,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
like
saying.
nice and smooth.
We both gonna be slithering, but you know what I'm saying? What was I saying? But
Yeah, you want to know exactly what the fuck happened.
yes, not exactly. That's I get that personal. You know what I'm saying? But almost exactly.
Well, okay.
Cause y'all was up here, not at the breakup. Y'all was here.
This
You know what I'm saying? But it was like y'all was up here. Y'all had what up, fool?
All of
Whatever.
That. We definitely
That's
had a
going
great,
on.
like I said,
Shit was-
a lot of it was based.
I was trying to collab. I was trying to bring Venom over there. Let's say
I'm
what
gonna
it
tell you
is.
right now.
I guess
I'm
everybody
just
gonna
gonna
remember.
say that a lot of it is stress and frustration. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, here we are doing everything we can, busting our ass and shit like that. You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
you made mine bigger than yours, but
Well, see, we can switch.
No. I just ain't drinking all at this moment. I lied.
It's too smooth. And it's 9/16. Don't worry about it. 9/16.
Okay.
September 16th.
Oh, I'm weak. We're gonna grab that out if I remember. You know what I'm saying? I got you on that one.
Hey, you supported me on that too.
Yeah, you know, hey, September, you know what I'm saying? Gang in the building. You know what I mean? So,
But yeah, like I said, so stress and frustration, man, because then, you know, it's like, hey, I got this idea. Well, I got that idea. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. It's like, okay, well, I mean, I ain't got time to be here for this, but I need you to be there for that. You know, it's like, and then we got all of our kids. So now, you know how it is, like, we start to be confrontational almost with each other sometimes. Because, like, man, I ain't got time for that shit. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to hear what you're saying. You know what I
Well,
mean? When
my
it comes
time
to
is
a lot of our, yeah.
way more important than it was
Well,
3 years ago.
Well, because it's different obligations now. Like
I know.
gotta
I
go
wasn't
to
saying
work.
that part as far as no bad
But
energy
all,
toward
all
them.
of us though.
But all of
we
y'all
all got
our
babies
kids
now. Like,
getting
we got
that-
babies
I was
now.
just gonna say that.
You know
Our
what I'm
kids
saying?
getting more needy, or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
So-
Jobs maybe getting more needy.
I mean,
Bills
everything,
fucked up,
you
life
know?
and like.
I mean, dude, even me personally, like my own situation, my stress levels was high. Like me and my baby mama always into it because she didn't like the fact that I was even
Music
doing
take up
music.
a lot of
Period.
your time.
Yeah. And she like, dude, man, like you spending all this time with the music and doing all of this and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, dang.
And
so
I'm pretty
now
sure
that cuts
I'm pretty
down the
sure
time.
they girls or whatever,
The same
they
way.
women or whatever,
So
they
now-
was the same way.
You know, all these
So
outside
it-
influences.
Maybe I ain't even mad at COV today.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
COV mad at his girl. I'm
Yeah.
mad at my girl.
And
we
then-
came in here on good terms, but we left
And it's
because I'm like, hey,
damn,
fuck
nigga,
it.
nah, fuck that, nigga, fuck, what you talking about? What you talking about? You know, especially if
Type shit.
motherfucker get drunk.
Especially with
or
family,
something, or
and you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, you
yeah.
might have hit me wrong last time, nigga, then ain't going this
You know what
time.
I'm saying? But that's what I mean. But it's family, it's all love.
Yeah, it's all-
the time,
it's all
you know
love.
what I mean? Like, it ain't never like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? But,
I might not speak to you for a year and a half.
I mean,
2
that's that
years.
Virgo
Oh
part.
God, you know what I'm saying? I might not speak to you,
Alright,
but it's all love.
I mean, yeah,
Just
I mean,
because I got a
nobody
problem
fuck
with you.
with you though. Yeah.
Just because I got a problem with you don't mean they gonna have a problem with you. Then we finna go out there and whoop everybody out there, and I'm gonna trip your bitch ass at the end and walk away.
Like the Avengers, when
You know
Thor
what
and
I'm
fucking
saying?
the Hulk was right there, and Hulk was like, "Bow!" Punch shit
Exactly,
out.
you know what I'm saying? We gonna whoop all these niggas together, but I'm still pissed off at you for another 3 weeks.
We gonna holler about this later.
Yeah, type shit. So yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So then, but then in the end,
You know, that's why I say, you know, I don't want to bring. That's why when bro always said that, I always exonerated you per se. Like, no, COV never talked bad about you.
I never kicked no shade
to-
on no,
you know what I'm
none of the
saying?
family at
None
all.
of your people.
Especially my own organization that I built.
That's never.
with
I
them.
don't think we even have it. I don't
Why
think
would
our-
I throw shade
I would
on my
personally
own?
say I don't even think our conversations be
It
negative.
never was at all. At all. Like that's what I was
so,
saying. I don't understand.
I want to say on your episode. That's why I always made sure every time bro tried to throw that out there during our riff, I always said, "Nah, nigga, I know what I know because I know what I know when I know what I know."
Hey,
me and bro never sat down and talked dirty.
Let me throw
You know
something
what I'm
else
saying?
out there too though, for real, because I ain't even gonna lie. Like a lot of people was like, "Man, dude, you know where do you stand at, and how you all involved and blah 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 blah." And I would say the same shit. I'm like, dude, hey. We didn't have no conversation. Like, Cuz was telling me, like, hey, dude, like, man, y'all ignited the whole flame. We all got back on it. Y'all, you know what I'm saying, was doing all of this. You was telling me doing a tribute to 4 Minds and shit. I'm like, man, that's what's up. You know what I mean? That's
What was
I
it?
appreciate it.
2 days, 3 days
But-
before, a week,
Yeah.
maybe at the most.
I was like, yeah, that's what's up, man. Because you had that purple.
Yeah, I'm saying like, we sat
out
down and blew down and
Yeah,
talked
man,
all
yeah.
good shit.
But let me finish though, real
That's
fast.
why I said it's your
Because-
episode. I'm
well,
quiet.
Well,
Next
wanna say
episode,
that,
I can talk about it.
Well, a lot of people don't know this, and I gain a lot of respect for you, Marvier. For real, like we done
Appreciate
fucked
it.
around with music and shit like that. You know what I mean? And come and gone, and I see you how you are, how you carry yourself. But when a very significant point in time happened in my life, when I was out there in Oakwood, and you personally hit me up in my inbox, and you was like, "Hey, bro, I see what's going on, and I just want to let you know." Yeah. You said, "I just want to let you know." It was like, "Hey, if you need anything, I got you. Even if you just need to talk or you need to smoke or something." You're like, "I got you,
So I
bro."
don't remember, y'all. That's that though. If you know,
But
you
no,
know.
but no, this is what you said to me in my inbox, and I was like, "Dude,"
And it
you
was
know what I'm
100% real.
And
Still to this
and
day.
at that time, you know what I'm saying, there was a lot going on, and a lot of people wasn't saying a lot of shit, but a lot of bullshit. But I was
Look,
like,
I don't
man,
even
you
know
know
what
what?
he's talking about.
Yeah,
That's
I
how
was
you
like,
know
nah,
it's real.
but that's when I was like, man, dude, that's a real ass nigga right there. For
Appreciate
real,
it,
like
bro.
that's when I was like, dude, I gained a
And
lot
it
of
was
respect for
100%
you right
real
there.
still to this day.
I'm like,
you know what
man,
I'm
that's
saying?
what's up, bro. And I told you, I was like, man, I'm good, you know, cause I'm a Virgo nigga.
Yeah.
But I'm like, but yeah, I'm good. But I never forgot that shit.
Appreciate
And
it,
that
bro.
put you in the part. To me, I'm like, dude, that's my guy, dude. And you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
I don't
it.
agree with a lot of stuff,
Hey.
but I love everybody, especially my family. Shit, family first.
I do a lot of unagreeable shit. But I try to make sure no casualties.
Yes, sir.
Innocent casualties. Let's say that, because I love casualties. But I'm trying to make sure no innocent casualties be in the way. That's why I wanted to say every time, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all had no whatever, I don't know. That's why I ain't saying that. I just want to say on your episode that I always made sure that, you know what I'm saying, every time motherfucker was like, oh man, because I always said like, bro, what was you mad with me and bro? Me and COV literally just sat down for I don't know how many hours, smoke, talk, laugh, giggle.
Because I was talking about, I was like, dude, I'm getting ready to leave. You
know what I'm
king now,
saying?
and you
Like,
taking
it was-
over. I see how you.
I'm
doing
like, bro,
your
look, we
shit.
finna trip this folder. What up?
You was telling me about your projects and your plans. I'm like, yeah, okay. And you've been doing. I've been
Look,
watching you.
full disclosure. I don't even think I told you this. Tweet put me and Sergio on the phone after that. I told Sergio, nigga, me and COV just sat down, like maybe I don't know how many days ago, whatever, and just what I don't know, nigga. I would never diss 4 Minds. Like if I diss 4 Minds, I'm gonna call you niggas. Boom. I ain't got no problem with 4 Minds. Whatever I said that you thought was 4 Minds related, it wasn't. It was a shot at Havoc. Nigga, like, no, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. I said, bro, look, let's keep the energy going, though. Let's get paid. And act like we fucking beefed it the whole time. Let's get paid. He acted like he was gonna run with it. We got off the phone. I'm geeked, because I'm thinking we finna run up a bag. You know what I'm saying? Nigga get on Facebook the next day. And I didn't even say that. After that, before that, I talked to OG Sleep. 30, 45 minutes explaining to him. You know, I don't like explaining, but I'm a real nigga. Like, and if I feel like you feel like I'm in the wrong, exactly, for a nigga that I got respect for, facts. I'm gonna explain myself. I ain't no bitch ass nigga. I don't feel like that was no bitch ass shit. So I'm like, OG, you know, nigga, you been knowing me since birth. Ralph don't know me. Shout out Ralph, because he knew. He know me now. But, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't know me, so I get it. He wanted his brother to get back into the music. So that was his way of doing it. But it was like, bro, you pitting two of the differences that wrong. This is not it. I want your brother to get back into music too. You know what I'm saying?
That was the whole a setup. Like, hey, we gonna do this shit. Get you back around and we papping.
Nope, that nigga, it went too far. But this about COV.
It got personal.
Hey, I couldn't deny that. It did.
If that was the case,
it
got too personal.
It got too far. It did. You know what I'm saying? After I tried a couple times, I was like, fuck it, bro. Like, what the fuck, nigga? I ain't no bitch. Like, you know, like, bro, you know me. Like, I'm a cool, collective nigga. I don't do that, especially with niggas I got respect for. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm not on that. But let's make the people think I'm on it.
I love my brother,
you know
man. He a firecracker.
Oh, God.
And it just ready to go.
And it just went too far.
Ready to go.
I
love because that's what I love about it. He be ready to go.
And and I'm pretty sure, I ain't talked to him, he'll admit it went too far. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you talked to him, but it went too far. It was just like, nigga, hey, nigga, my ball's big too, nigga. Your ball's big, my ball's big. Nigga, we finna swing these bitches then, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
It was silly, bro. I was sitting there like, what? Really?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's like,
and I still got respect for Mindz.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I got more respect for you and Dog. You know what I'm saying? Even though Dog tried to insert himself a little bit, he realized you know what I'm saying? He realized like, damn, bro, we've been knowing each other since knee high to grasshopper, nigga. Let me back out. So you know what I'm saying? He realized that, nigga, I wasn't on that, but I was like, come on, bro, stop it. I was raised by the OGs that y'all was raised by, nigga. I might claim something else, but stop it. But you know, so it was like, that's what me and Dog had that talk. Like, bro, it was nigga. Stop it. And then y'all got treats in it. No. Like, it went deep. Like, you know what I'm saying? It got too personal. It did. You know what I'm saying? But
that was breaking my heart.
Let me say my piece. I didn't make it personal first. But I did get personal.
I don't know about any
Broken say he got his story. His might differ from mine.
Right.
My story is I didn't get personal first. So back to COV. We're gonna cut that whole piece out if I remember. You know what I'm saying, and put it out myself because I like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, Mindz, why like y'all had the not personal differences. Y'all had the financial differences. Y'all had the mental
more like
differences.
a struggle. It wasn't really a difference. It was just more like the struggle, lack of, you know. Like, our money spread all over the place. You know, I'm buying diapers like back to back to back to back to back. I got rid of the Jag. I let the Jag go, and I got a $3,000 blue Monte Carlo. You know what I'm saying? And a white one.
I remember the money.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, dude, it's a bill, and I got bills that need to be paid. This house, for example, and these kids, and this food. So I had to take care of my responsibilities once I was here. And I had my children. I'm an active father. I believe in being in my motherfucking kid's life. You know what I'm saying? So I am gonna provide for the kids. And
even when we was over there, kids was upstairs. And
you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm there. Kids there. What you talking about? I'm the daddy.
Exactly. Out of pipe.
You know what I'm saying?
Take your ass to sleep.
I'm trying to tell you.
That type shit.
But anyway, so shit, it's like we knew it was a plateau right here. And we were right here holding on. And we would talk to a lot of people, like, you know, and they'd be like, oh, yeah, you know, we definitely gonna support you. We definitely gonna be behind you and all that. But, you know, it's all man, and none of the, So it's like, dude, I ain't got faith in nobody's motherfucking word until I see you do the shit. And I don't want to make it seem like I'm always expecting negative, but I'm expecting you to not do what you say, if that makes sense.
Boosie said it right, exactly. I can't expect you to do something you never did before.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
I'm letting myself down.
I'm not, exactly. And I don't want to feel, like, let down.
Let down.
Exactly. Like, I'm like, damn, I was counting on that shit. Now I'm fucking
That's why
depressed.
100%.
Fuck
That's
no.
why when you was like, bro, you hit me, I'm like, I do kind of remember now when you, but that was genuine. It wasn't like I didn't do
the
that to
situation
mark
wasn't
nothing.
intense.
You know
It
what I'm
was
saying?
crazy,
Exactly.
bro.
I do that to be like, yeah, remember that time, bro?
Yeah, exactly
You
though.
know,
But that's what I'm
shit,
saying.
you know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I said that was all respect, man. I never forgot that shit. Even right now, I hold that to my grave because that was one of the main life-changing points of my time.
That's me to the core.
Man.
A couple more questions before we get you out of here because this definitely been
Yeah, and you got a whole party getting ready to start.
you know what I'm saying?
We've been talking this
yeah,
shit.
man, we can do this all night. You already know. You know what I'm saying? This is nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is light. I didn't even get to my questions. Like, we definitely gonna need a part 2 next time this nigga off. You know what I'm saying?
Tomorrow.
You off tomorrow?
Hell yeah, I'm on tomorrow.
I get an early one, bro. I'm gonna die for real. No, I gotta leave out there. Okay, whatever.
Hey, I got some shit.
Couple more questions. Let me see. You know, we talked about the 4 Mindz, what happened. I want to know personally, why COV not engineering no more?
Man, where?
Here.
I was already talking. That's what I'm
Throw that out
saying.
there. Here. But, and previously, like, we can speak for now and the future, but, I mean, previous of today and shit.
All right, you know what? I want to talk to you about this, though. When we was down there, what's that other place called down there by McDonald's downtown on Broadway? You was trying to get
Lighthouse.
Lighthouse, right? Man, so we was in the Lighthouse, man, and I ain't not gonna lie, man. I appreciate you and all that,
They was
everything you did, but like I think it was kind of like they was kind of salty because you was gassing me a little bit, and you was like, man, fuck that nigga, you know what I'm saying? This nigga right here, cold, like let him do the shit. So it was like they wasn't trying to show me anything anymore.
I didn't see that in the point of me. Kev was telling me like, bro, look, they not we niggas, they not woo woo woo. But I'm like, that's hard. That's my guy. Woo woo woo. He gonna
Yeah.
I'm like, look.
You was like, no, man, your shit trash, man. Hey, COV, get over here and do that. And he's sitting there looking like, the fuck?
It
Hey, you want me to teach this nigga how to
I
do
do
this?
present myself too. I'm like, bro, I don't mean you trash because I like Caleb.
Yeah.
But you're not a nigga, Caleb. You don't got the soul in it.
Well, but we had already been working, so you was like, man, the way he make my voice sound.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
style I'm
you
trying to
know
get.
how I do it, bro.
Right.
Listen to how he do the white people version. I just didn't know how to relay that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I was like, so they kind of was just like, eh.
Facts,
And
he was.
like,
I seen it afterwards,
Yeah,
and
I
I was
hit him
like,
up a couple times. He was like,
but he
I'm like,
accepted
okay.
Unknown because when I came after with Unknown, I sat back and relaxed, and I let Unknown do the talking.
hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was like, I'm gonna just fall back. You know what I'm saying? And
It
y'all
was cool.
do y'all
I
thing.
appreciate the
You know what I'm saying?
opportunity,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
But I was like, they ain't fucking with me.
Oh,
You
God,
gotta basically
you know
told them
what
they
I'm saying?
trash.
I didn't really like Caleb recording me at that time. It was trash. It was. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? The equipment was fire.
Yeah, it was.
You know
That's
what I'm
what
saying?
hell yeah.
And I told him that too. Yo, y'all equipment fire, bro.
And then they was building all that other
COV
studio
down
up
here, and we finna turn this bitch up.
And
You
I
know
was
what I'm
talking
saying?
to him about dollars. I'm like, dude, hey, I got clients already, because that was when I was, you know what I'm saying? So
No
I'm like,
nigga, this ain't no nigga pie. Like Lighthouse, fuck y'all.
Damn,
But
I don't
let's to the
know.
next. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, though,
my
yeah.
God, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, so, and then now, like I said, I don't have a location where I can record at any given time or nothing like that, you know?
You know me, you know what I'm saying? You was here for a while. Shout out Moderate. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look y'all
This
up.
is my first time being up here,
Yeah,
though. Like,
you know
I
what
done
I'm
checked the
saying?
spot out and everything. I'm like, okay, I see you out
He
here.
got A and B. He need engineers. He need, you know what I'm saying? All that. I'm almost 100% sure we're gonna try to cut this out if we not. I don't give a fuck.
Don't worry
But he trade time for engineering. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I want to record. No, I don't pay me. I engineer, but yeah, that too.
But trust me, hey, I done already rapped with him.
Yeah,
I already took care of it. You know, I'm
I fuck with
moving.
him. He ain't one of them white guys. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
But you know, I want to know why you ain't engineering, but that'll be fire. Shout out COV, the future engineering, back again.
Don't worry about it.
You know what I'm saying? Getting his foot back into this motherfucking
Yeah, low key,
this
man.
music,
I'm
you know
starting
what
to
I'm
get the itch.
yeah, it's a lot of young boys that can use your guidance too. You know what I'm saying? It is. Especially that come here and all of that shit because they see me and I'm a brash delivery. God, you know that. I'm a shut the fuck up. Nigga, look, do it like this type nigga type. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't relate.
You remind me like Dame Dash almost. You be like, hey, something fucked up. You stupid as fuck.
You trying to be an artist. You're not gonna be an artist. Bitch, we bosses over here.
Yeah,
But you know,
exactly.
but you know that ain't always the way. It's artists out here. Sorry,
yeah,
but you know,
I know what you mean.
yeah. You know.
But yeah,
So that I have that question and
But yeah, so lately I've been sitting back and, you know, I've gotten back onto the laptop a little bit. I
Okay.
just started messing around with some Fruity Loops a little bit.
getting your groove back in there.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm just starting to get the itch a little
Getting-
bit.
okay,
so
yeah.
I'm gonna be working, well, I have already started working
What?
on putting together my own little project, as I always release something. And
Well, let
it's
me
about
know.
to hit, and I clearly got a lot of stories to tell.
Let me know. You know,
Oh,
I don't
and
mind.
believe, well,
Yeah,
you
so
know,
you
what
know,
I'm saying?
camera-
I don't know,
say that.
you know, I'm thinking it might be an Audio Crack Volume 3 out of
Hey.
tribute for all my peoples and shit, man.
I'm
That's
fire
what's
up to
up.
that.
Yeah, let's take a shot at
Oh,
that. I like that. Audio Crack
Audio
Volume
Crack.
3, bro. You get the first, my God. It's
Yeah,
actually
you
your
know,
bottle
you
we
know
getting
what I'm
roasted
saying?
on.
Hey, you know, this our bottle, nigga. This bunch of bullshit
Yeah.
bottle.
That pot. Uh-huh.
I ain't. I don't know how many shots that is, y'all. Y'all count them, but I still got a party to go to. That's why I love this shit. You know what I'm saying? So
It
okay,
never stops.
you gonna get it back in the foot. Last question before we get you up out of here. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got to do a part 2 because I didn't get to none of my other questions. You know what I'm saying? But will there ever be a Four Minds reunion?
I guess that'll be in part 2.
Blunts and bullshit, y'all. We got COV in the motherfucking building. I appreciate you, bro.
All right.
All
man.
love. You know what I'm saying? I'm done with blunts and bullshit. I feel like that was it. That was my, you know what I'm saying? Nah, just bullshit, y'all. You know what it is. Appreciate you coming through.
All
We're
right.
gonna blow and smoke it because I think he all steal, so we in
Yeah,
this bitch,
yeah,
y'all.
I'm off all day.
So
Buddy.
appreciate it. Four Minds in the building. We out. Blunts and bullshit. Blunts and bullshit. Blunts and bullshit. I know you smoke, but not like me. You might joke, but not quite like me. Your weed good, but it's not like this. You smoking wood? Don't pass that shit. I know you smoke, but not like me. You got jokes, but not like me. You smoking gas, but it ain't like this. You smoking wood? Don't pass that shit. We getting lit for blunts and bullshit. We talking shit, it's blunts and bullshit. It's going up on blunts and bullshit. Just roll up and just cut to the bullshit.